You
I
saw
really
Mark.
don't.
Let me
I've
just ask you
never
this
been a
question.
fan of Timothy
Let me just
Chalamet. You
ask you
guys have
this
never
question.
heard me say Timothy Chalamet's name before.
Bro. He looks exactly like Justin Bieber. You're Justin Bieber's biggest fan. Like you can put two and two together. Let me
He
ask
does
you
not
this
look
question.
like Justin Bieber. He does not look
Let
like
me
Justin
ask
Bieber.
you by someone.
Question. Do you guys like Uncut Gems?
Hell yeah.
It's not as good as
Hell yeah, bro.
Grown Ups
You know it's the same
2.
director. You know it's the same director, correct?
Another overrated movie.
No.
I would agree.
Okay, well we're gonna go ahead and wrap this
I love
up
that movie.
because Matt's just saying bullshit now.
No. Miles is actually
Well, do you know what that guy
bullshit.
also directed?
What?
Happy Gilmore 2.
Bro, Miles, your argument just flew out of the door.
I didn't know that one.
I was beat the Broncos like last week.
So do we want to get into the Broncos?
Let's get into the Broncos. That fraud ass team.
Okay. You mean the one seed? You mean the one seed in the AFC?
Oh,
you mean
the fraud team? No, the fraud team.
Go ahead.
You guys lost me 250, bro. 250.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for
you
that.
gotta remember with Nico, like it's all fiscal, like it's financial. You know what I mean? Like they act his heart out and just be like, "I'm an actor. Look at me act." It could have been anything.
I mean,
it could have been
me, guys.
anything.
I'm a victim. I did not like anything Timothy Chalamet did before this.
Hey, who put up all these posters of Steph Curry? What the heck? Yo.
All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of ATB Across the Board. This is episode 2. Hopefully you're watching this
Welcome back to the boardroom.
Yeah, welcome back to the boardroom. Hope you're watching this right after episode 1. We're excited to get into another week's worth of action here. The holidays are a great time to watch sports, families around, all that kind of stuff. So it's nice to be around. So I'm here, Rochester, New York, currently a blizzard outside. It's just very holiday spirit type, but I like to kick it to my host, check in. Matt, how you doing in the great state of New Jersey and Bayonne? How's Bayonne looking?
I'm chilling. It's rain here. I think the snow has passed. We got a bunch during the weekend. So, yeah, I'm chilling right here. I think we're getting to one of the best months or most underrated months of the sports season, January. So I'm excited.
For sure.
That's a fair statement. Yeah, that's a fair statement.
For sure. Nano, how's it down there in South Central Texas?
Yeah, we're reaching across the country now, all the way down to the south. It is actually cold here, surprisingly. It got cold last night, dropped down to from 79 to 45. Can you believe it was 78 degrees on Christmas?
That's insane.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know. I remember the days in which it used to get cold and snow, and there was a chance of a white Christmas. But yeah, we're doing good down here in sunny San Antonio.
Yes, sir.
Nick Suns right there. Nick Suns.
But yeah, no, all good from here. Ready to get into it, But yeah, we're reaching across the states here. We got Jersey, New York, and Texas. So I'm gonna pass it over to Neeks. Neeks, how are you doing?
Shout out, what's good, everybody? Reporting in here from Wyckoff, New Jersey. Chilling. Got the great one jersey on right now.
Yes, sir.
Ready to talk some sports with the boys. Let's do
it. That's tough for sure.
It's another average Monday night.
Facts.
So, nothing
Giannis is on a
different.
min restriction. No one knew that. That's cooked right now.
Yeah, Neeks is telling me. Yeah. We'll get into that, but
we'll get into it. I think the timely place for us to start is NFL. We're getting right into the thick of things with playoff seeding implications and all this different kind of stuff and these very tense, high leverage matchups. Um, I just want to kind of start. Can we start with Sunday Night Football? Can we start with what happened last night, what we last
Oh,
saw? Because
Bears.
that was
The Bears.
that was a show. That was an absolute show. That was a great Sunday Night Football game. It's been a great season, like for games. Like I don't even know what you would say is game of the year this year, to be honest with you. But I mean, that was a good old fashioned shootout if I've ever seen one. So yeah, I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that. That was insane what I just watched from Caleb Williams and Brock Purdy and no defense, but until the end there.
Yeah, I was really impressed with both quarterbacks, especially both top targets out. Kittle out for San Fran and Odunze out for Chicago. But I think I came more impressed by San Fran, actually. I think Brock Purdy has been kind of in this limbo for the last year and a half since the Super Bowl that they lost. Where is he? Can he go back there? Can he lead them to the Super Bowl again? And I think this game in the past probably 4 weeks have proved that he could lead them. This is a team that could go back to the Super Bowl after a 2 year um, or 1 year away. So I think coming out of that was that. And for Chicago, if you look at all their weapons, if you get a Dunze back healthy, I think you're hard pressed to find a better young offensive player in the league than Chicago's.
I mean, that's a big statement. I would probably agree with you. I mean, it was a shootout last night. It was a good game. Obviously, taking cake for game of the year, I don't know, especially as not a Bears fan or a Niners fan. But yeah, no, it was a eventful game. I think Caleb Williams had a lot of good highlights, memorable times. I remember he was the last play. What he threw. He threw like a short pass into the end zone, and honestly, he just looked solid. And so did Brock Purdy. But again, both were playing against very minimal defenses, so it was just kind of like playing Madden. I feel like it's like you know what the defense is going to do. It's auto at this point, for
Yeah.
both
I
of
was I
them.
was gonna say, leading off that, about the Niners. I mean, they've been playing a hell of a football the past couple weeks, but I'm just really worried about their defense. I mean, they can score points, but it's like when it gets down to it in the playoffs, I mean, like they're not gonna be dropping 37 points. And back in the game on November 9th, they played the Rams. They gave up 42 points. They dropped 26 and they lost. So I'm just a little worried about their defense. I mean, I love Purdy, but I don't know. I feel like they gotta really ride the high horse on offense to win these games.
I mean, I think this game is kind of a representation of their path to victory in a game. I mean, it was very evident that whichever team got like after the Purdy pick six, which was a crazy way to start this game. Immediately I saw the pick six and I was like, oh, we're in for something's gonna happen this game. But it was very evident that whichever team got a meaningful stop first was gonna win the game. And I mean that last play. I mean, I think the two plays leading up to the last play, or the two plays leading up to the last play, the hook and lateral, which was a great play call, but Swift really should move to get out of bounds on that play, anyways. Then they move into the next play, and Salah has a great play call. He drops 8 people into coverage, and so there's none of the stuff that Caleb thinks is going to be open is open. They still end up getting pressure, and I mean the defense just finally was able to bend and not break, and it happened. So I think if the Niners can score like this, even without Kittle, if their offense is moving like this, they can beat a lot of teams.
Yeah, I mean the 5
Yeah,
touchdowns, no joke. Sorry.
no, yeah. And with that, I was going to say about that last play of the game. I think Ben Johnson up to that point was calling a perfect game. But I think when you're in that situation where you have a running quarterback, I think you have to have him on the move. Where a lot of these late touchdowns this year from Caleb have been on the ground. If you get him out of the pocket, you give him a chance to run. And they really pretty much sat him there in the pocket and hoped for some zone coverage. And they dropped all the linebackers, but they were playing some man principles. So it was pretty great defensive call by Salah, but I think Johnson could have done a better job on that last play, which should be your best play of the season at this point. So I
Yeah.
was expecting a little bit more there.
Yeah, for sure. It's solid. Definitely schooled Ben on that one. So not
Yeah.
Ben's finest moment.
I mean, it just is one of those moments. It was just a bad moment, but I think that there was a lot of, for me at least, the notes I have is there's some interesting stats. I mean, even though the Bears still lost, they're still in plus 22 in the turnover ratio, which is the best in the NFL. I think the first game to be tied at 7, 14, 21, 28, and 35,
It
which
was
is insane.
crazy. It was insane.
Like
It was
literally
back
the
and forth.
definition of a shootout.
Like a good old
Sports
fashioned
bettors had a
shootout.
fun day yesterday with that game.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
You get any good lock sneaks?
Did not. I have a story though. We'll talk about later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Yeah, I mean, I just really want to give Caleb Williams his flowers. I mean, he's now top 9 in passing yards, touchdowns, and interceptions. Game is obviously slowing down for him. I mean, the 49ers defense is terrible, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, that free play touchdown to Colson Loveland was Rodgers-esque. Like, that was ridiculous. And he had some other throws. The touchdown throw to Burden, like the throw to Burden on the sideline, like just the arm talent by Caleb is insane. And I mean, I think they have the same problem that the 49ers have, obviously, based off the game last night. They can't stop anybody, but I think they said they're going to get Rome back either this week or the first round of the playoffs, or yeah, Rome back. And so if they can get Rome back and get back in a groove, I think that they can be dangerous. Especially if they get the Packers in the first round. But yeah, I just want to give the Bears their flowers a little bit.
Yeah,
Bear down.
they definitely secured their spot. What, number 2?
Yeah, they're going to be
but
2.
If they
yeah,
lose this
and
week and the Eagles win, they flip flop. So it'll be
Yeah.
Eagles 2 and Bears 3.
That's the game I want to get into right there.
And who do the Bears play?
The Bears play Detroit and we play Washington. The
Okay.
Eagles play Washington.
BTA both games.
nice.
All right,
Nice.
we'll see what happens. We'll
Well,
see what happens.
But yeah, I think San Francisco also just had, they set up a good week. I think they're a lock right now for the number 1 seed, and what they're gonna go play the Seahawks, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for the
one.
number 1, for the 1 seed.
Yeah. So, I mean,
And they could
be
use the bye for a break. I mean, Trent Williams came out of this game. We also can't leave this game without talking about Christian McCaffrey. I mean, that guy was carrying last night. Like he's
it's sad to see.
otherworldly.
Honestly,
Truly.
it's bittersweet. I traded that guy away, but yeah, no, 148 rushing yards with the touchdown. I mean, that has to be a franchise record, or something. Like, come on.
He's
But
ridiculous.
yeah, no, I think that he did go off, and was just excited to watch. Honestly.
Yeah. Any other notes on this game?
The Philly game.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
we can move to Eagles Bills. I mean, I would like to formally introduce myself as a Bills hater. You guys know this about me. Obviously, our audience doesn't. So it was great. It was a great hate watch for me personally. I mean, that last play, that was as heartbreaking as it gets for Bills fans, truly.
At the 1, bro. I mean, come on.
And he just missed the throw. I mean, there's nothing more you can say. He just missed the throw straight up. So that was tough. I also saw a stat because the Bills officially lost the AFC East. The Patriots became AFC East champions with the Bills loss, and they became the first team to win the division 5 straight years and not even have a Super Bowl appearance. So, just
nice.
your first fun stat of the day. Do you guys want to dive into this game? I have a couple notes, but I'll leave the floor open.
It was a very interesting game. I mean, the Eagles are like dominating in the first half, and then you turn on the TV, you'd probably be like, "What happened to that team?" So their offense is just so bipolar to me, and it's just weird. Just like, how did you guys do that in the first half? I don't think the Bills made that crazy adjustments. It's like, why are you guys struggling so much to play offense? I don't understand. I really don't get it. You have Saquon Barkley. You have Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, Can Jalen Hurts run anymore? I mean, like, I'm just confused with this offense. It's very, very annoying to watch and to bet on.
Yeah, I mean that is fair. I mean, I think Jalen Hurts still did good. I mean, he had
No.
100.
He had 0
No,
passing yards in the second half. 0.
he had 0 passing yards.
0. Settle.
Wow. Well, this is what it is. So you got 110 the first half then with a touchdown.
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, yeah, just kind of
110.
that's rough.
That's
rough. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll give
mean,
my comments on this game. The first half was pretty. Well, I'm an Eagles fan, if you guys don't know. Well, listen, but first half was amazing. The play calling was elite. We were getting everybody involved, throwing it all around the AJ, running different routes for a change, not just like a curl or a slant or a just I'm gonna throw my hand up right now and just give me the ball. It was actually some posts, some trickeration, some rub routes, some concepts that can actually have more than one option instead of he's either there or run around and throw it away, or they pray to God there's no spy on you. But yeah, in the second half, the defense pretty much like Kevin Patullo, I think he just threw the play sheet away and said, "We're just gonna get 0 yards right here and just punt it, and just hope the defense gets enough stops to win the game." He just does not want, or he doesn't call Jalen Hurts to run the ball at all. He had 3 carries for 8 yards, and none of them were QB designed runs. There were 0 QB designed runs ran yesterday. So I think that's a problem. Where when last year he had a 50-yard touchdown in the first quarter of a divisional game that was probably the hardest game they played all playoffs. He ran it a ton in the Super Bowl as well in the first half. He ran it a ton during the divisional, not the divisional, the conference champion to close at the game. But I don't think Patullo's ever even watched these games. I think he just came in and said, "Well, let's see what happens." And thank God for Vic Fangio. Thank God.
Vic Fangio is a dog.
And Jalen
sure.
Carter. Jalen Carter basically won the game with that block PAT.
Jalen Carter for MVP, low key.
And thank you, Sean McDermott, because I've never seen a team get so manhandled in a second half, and the coach think that our only chance to win here is to go for 2 with 4 seconds left. They would have easily won in the overtime period. Easily, there was no chance the Eagles were going to score a touchdown that next drive. There was 0% chance.
Do you think if this is because this game, like you were saying, because we were talking about this in a different group chat, and you were like, this game doesn't really mean anything. And it didn't mean anything for either team, to be honest with you. Like, it didn't affect anybody's. The Bills probably weren't going to win the East anyways, and the Eagles are locked into their playoff seeding. So, do you think if the game meant more, and like this was like a week 8 game instead of a week 17 game, that the Bills just kick it and then go into overtime, especially at home? Like, that's like if the roles were reversed and the Eagles were on the road, I'd be like, yeah, go for it in Buffalo, like 100%, try to get out of there. But at home, you usually just play the odds, and you're like, we'll ride with, because if momentum gets on our side, we got the crowd behind us. I don't know, but that's just a question I had for you guys.
They technically won. I mean, Allen just missed a pass. I mean, they got it right way. Just missed a pass.
Very true.
Yeah,
very true.
Heartbreaking. But yeah, no, I mean, it was just it was one of those games where it honestly felt like who was just gonna fuck up first. Like, I feel like, and that's kind of just what came to the end, the very end. The first half I feel like was very dominant, but the end, it was like the Bills coming back, but then just like having to actually put up the points, and then obviously we see what happens at the very end. But I mean, I think it was just one of those shits where, I mean, they were both fucking up, and luckily I think that the Buffalo defense, in my opinion, whenever I see them, is usually pretty good. I do think that obviously the Eagles were dominating the first half, but I mean, it's kind of just like for the Bills, I feel like it's a matter of time. Like, they're pretty consistent. Like, you always expect like the same exact thing. And so I think that that's exactly what the game came out to be, and that's how it finished. So,
I would say closing statements to anything to learn from this game from the Eagles' point of view. I mean, you look at the first half. I mean, like, the Eagles have a great team. I mean, their defense is awesome. Like Cooper DeJean and them boys back there, they hit. So I would say, I mean, for the Eagles, if they can just really just get the offense going, I mean, I don't think anybody can beat them. Really, they just got to get the offense going. So that's really what I think.
I saw. Oh, sorry. What?
To Nano's point, I would say outside of 4 performances, outside of the Falcons game, which we can probably at this point say is an outlier, the Texans game, as this game, the Bills' offense has for the most part looked pretty consistent, but the defense just has the fatal flaw of run defense, which I thought the Eagles were going to be able to exploit, but they obviously, Matt showed the gripes with Kevin Patullo. But they have such a poor run defense that I just don't see how that's going to be able to stick up for. Like it's different when your defense is just all around ass. Like that's fine, but that's not fine. But that's one problem. When you just have one specific part of your defense that sucks and it's running and it's run defense, it seems they're just able to run you down. It's so much more dominant and so much more they get so much more time of possession and they limit possessions and then you have to be perfect essentially from there on out to have a shot at winning the game.
That is fair, and I guess from an Eagles standpoint, coming into that game with Saquon Barkley, I mean, it's just like that's the play you want to play. But yeah, just something that I saw. I don't know if this is true, but I saw Goddard, the tight end, he caught a pass and he broke the franchise record touchdown passes for tight ends.
All right,
probably for a season, yeah. Probably for in a. I think this was
in a single season.
Yeah.
What was this? This like his 11th?
11 touchdown.
Yeah, 11th. Oh. And it was a 1 yard touchdown.
Just for tight end. Just for tight ends.
Yeah, just for tight ends in the Eagles franchise.
Okay, gotcha. Well, that is yeah.
He's pretty good at football.
Yeah, I had that guy on my fantasy team.
Probably should throw him to him more. 3 catches for 8 yards.
Kevin Patullo, if you're listening, Matt's got some notes.
Oh God.
Do we have any closing thoughts on this game?
The Eagles better play the Packers in the divisional or wild card, or it's going to be tough.
So
yeah, facts. I think everyone wants the Packers, but we'll talk about that in a second. Do we want to talk about Texans Chargers?
We can talk about it briefly. I thought the game was interesting. It's just like
go ahead.
The Chargers are just a weird team, man. To me, like I knew they were going to lose. I had the Texans winning that game, and I'm not really big on Justin Herbert. I mean, people talk about him like he's like the second coming of Jesus, but like, I mean, when he plays a good defense,
don't do this. When
he plays a good defense, what happens? This guy sucks.
Bro, who does he have block? Look who he has blocking for him.
He might have the worst O-line ever. Like it might be the worst ever.
They started
in the history of the league.
They started their 7th different tackle. No one has 7 tackles on the roster.
Yo, what?
Nano could play tackle for them right now, and they'd honestly be better. He has a broken left hand too. He's doing all this with a broken left hand.
It's not broken. It's
no, his hand is broken. His hand is broken. It's broken.
It's actually broken. Okay.
It's broken.
Well, the Chargers aren't going anywhere.
How do I get in contact with their O-line?
Wasting playoff spot.
This is crazy. 7-man deep,
Get
bro.
Nano to the practice squad. Let's see what he's got. To be honest,
on God, bro. I'm gonna move up from the practice squad because it looks like that's what everyone else be doing.
That's what everyone's doing.
You just walk up.
Yeah, don't do that, Neeks. I was gonna come up here and say that. I mean, not seriously, but like. Herbert should be considered. I mean, this is ironic to say after a loss because he
considered what?
He very well
considered what?
He could be considered. He should be top 5 in MVP voting for what he's done. Top five. That's not insane.
MVP.
Top 5.
Wow, the other 4.
They're about to be what? 12-4.
They are 11-5.
12-5.
Yeah, they're 11-5.
Who's higher MVP, McCaffrey or Herbert?
McCaffrey.
So then you have Stafford. You have May.
I don't want to hear Allen's name. I don't want to hear Allen's name in this.
You could put him there.
Her interception was all on Gadsden. Terrible Gadsden game.
Oh, he had a horrible game. Jesus.
Horrible game. And I mean, he caught a touchdown, but terrible game. It was gross from Gadsden.
A roller coaster game, I think. Ups and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't believe in either of these teams. I think both of them probably first. It was just probably a stretch of 2 quarters in a row where both offenses looked horrible. Like, couldn't move the ball. Horrible. And
I feel like
when you're playing, and if they're both probably going to be playing on the road in the wild card game. And then Jacksonville lost. We know the Chargers. The Chargers are resting their starters next week. They just want to walk in New England next week, so they're going to lose that game easily. So, and if it's Houston against what would be either the North winner or Jacksonville, I don't think they face the North winner. I guess they have a shot.
Jacksonville. It'll probably be Jacksonville.
I like Jacksonville way more right now than I do Houston.
I'd agree.
I don't know. The thing is that I can see like this game is like the ideal Texans path to victory. Like they just need like 2 explosive plays, and then are you scoring more than if you have a great day against the Texans defense, you score between 17 and 21 points. There's no way you score more than that. Very unlikely. I'm not gonna say no
right now could probably
But like Jacksonville came kind of down to earth.
They
came kind of down to earth a lot this week. They didn't look unstoppable.
Who, the Jags?
Yeah.
What do they play this year?
They played the Colts.
I mean, they probably as the Colts. They probably just like whatever.
Divisional game. It was a divisional game.
They know each other well. Anyways, what do we think about the Steelers? Cooked?
Bro, I'm ban the AFC North and ban the NFC South.
Saying,
I just don't want to
put the Cowboys in the playoffs.
The fact that
the Cowboys?
Shit, I might as well put them in the playoffs, man. All these other teams suck.
Hey,
stop.
What?
Stop. As a Giants fan, you saying that is crazy. But back on topic, it's a shame that the Ravens still have a chance to win this division.
Yeah.
I have a disdain for the Ravens. I'm done talking about the Ravens.
We have some diehard Raven fans. That's gonna.
I hate
We've
Ravens
been talking about the Ravens for 3 years, and nothing has happened. Absolutely nothing has happened. But anyways, yeah, the Steelers just offense sucks without DK. DK shouldn't have punched that fan. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, they have no outside presence without DK. Tommy Reese and Kevin Stefanski finally looked like they kind of trusted Shador a little bit. They were called. I mean, maybe is that because Quinshon Judkins broke his leg?
That might have been the worst touchdown pass I've ever seen in my entire life. That was a air balloon going up, and
hey, I wouldn't say worse.
Kyle Duggar is so bad that he was confused. He was like, "What the?"
Exactly. So that's why it was a good pass. Put it in the air.
I guess because the safety sucked so much, it was a great pass.
They have no choice. What else are they going to put out, bro?
They're all the way. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great from Shador. Just put it up there. Boom. See what happens.
Well, he did that later in the game too, and threw it up there. Just threw it up there. And I think also Pittsburgh. I think they didn't realize that Kalen was out. I mean, they threw it to MVS like 11 times. I think he had 11 targets,
which is crazy.
Well, I know they passed it to Ward.
MVS 11 times is wild.
They threw it to it 3 times to end the game.
That's true.
They threw it back to back times. They threw it to him on the goal line.
And he's being guarded by Denzel Ward. Yeah. What are we
doing? His post game? Like, did you see his post game?
Yeah, he was like, I don't know why they were trying me 3 times per game. Which, yes, he's completely right. Why would you try Denzel Ward, who's easily top 7? You can't get past 7 quarters.
Like, what a sorry way to finish the game, bro. Just to turn over the ball on downs, bro, just because you can't fucking throw a pass.
I don't understand how I hate the Steelers way more than the Ravens. I would love to see the Ravens win next week way more than I would like to see Pittsburgh.
I'd agree.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason for, but I'm just
the way Derrick Henry's token it.
There's no reason that the Steelers, the Ravens, the Panthers or the Bucks deserve to be in the playoffs.
The Panthers should be.
I think they
None of
should be
those
in the
four
playoffs.
teams.
Like winning your division, yeah, got it. Maybe not
I mean,
hosting the
yeah,
game.
but like
Maybe not
this is
hosting.
yeah, definitely not hosting the game.
I mean, the
It's just
Panthers Bucks
gross.
game. That's a one to watch, in my opinion. That's a real.
I mean, there's a lot of good Week 18 games now, right? Because there's the winner take all for the one. There's the
Two
winner
winner
take
take
all
all.
for the South. What's the other good game?
The 1 seed game, Seattle.
Yeah, the
Jets
Yeah, so
Bills
the
should be
winner take
awesome.
all
Seattle
for the West.
49ers with the Ravens
Once you say
Steelers.
Jets what, Neef?
Jets Bills should be an awesome game.
Yeah, I'm
Jets
sure.
Bills.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
I'm just so happy that the Chargers decided to bench their starters. Like they're real ones for that.
Is there a reason why? Like, did they say why they're doing that, or it's just like because?
I haven't seen a reason why, to be honest with you. So
Because they could still move up, right? Like they don't have to be. They're not locked into the 7.
Can they now with all the tiebreakers?
I don't know, bro. The Chargers.
Well, they're all
suck.
11-5 now. Bills are 11-5. Texans are 11-5.
Wait a second. Okay, I'm just checking next week's games first.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go to the Giants Cowboys game. Take $30.
Oh my gosh, Blake
no
Corum's
way.
hurt. Dude, you're kidding me. Okay, so really there's nothing other than the battle for the 1 seed in the NFC and then the battle for the AFC North in next week's schedule. Standings, I don't think that the Chargers have anything to play for.
I mean, I know they're in, but they can. I would not want to voluntarily walk into New England in Walker weekend. I don't think I would want it.
Up against Drake May. I don't know. The Chargers up against Drake May. We'll see what happens.
So, do we want to talk about this NFC West and NFC playoff picture as a whole really quick? I just had a couple of notes on it. Because obviously, like we've alluded to multiple times, the Seahawks will be playing the 49ers this weekend for a winner-take-all of the 1 seed in the NFC. And it's just kind of a game of like, who do you guys trust the most? I mean, out of like the 49ers, Seahawks, Eagles, Rams, if you want to throw the Bears in there. I just kind of wanted to give my notes. We talked about there earlier, the 49ers are good, but their defense is terrible, and I just don't really trust them to get a stop late when it matters. I know that's ironic because of what just happened. And I just kind of like the Rams the most. I mean, I'm waiting for the Seahawks collapse. Like, this just feels like a team that's going to collapse. I mean, we've seen it with Sam Darnold over and over again. Like, it's a great story in the regular season, and then we know it's going to happen. So I trust the Rams the most. I just wanted to hear what you guys had to say. Yeah.
You go first, Matt.
Yeah, as I'm watching Matt Stafford do another pick, it's 14-0.
Yeah, this game is wild right now.
Blake Corum got hurt, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that, but I think this is like the first year where it's wide open. Like maybe not the Packers can win, but 1 through 6 can win, and each team has their own like little like injury or maybe like a question mark. I want to say Seattle, but we've seen Sam Darnold past 2 years in big games, and it's like I can't fully put all in my chips. And if I think about it, in my biased mind, as Bijan is scoring.
Oh, he's out. He's gone.
God.
Holy crap.
It's 20.
Well, now I feel like I'm missing out, but I feel like I can't put the game in the background because my TV's right there.
93-yard rushing touchdown.
Well, Bijan just scored. Thank God for my fantasy team.
But I want to say fully healthy, and if they're playing their best, no one can beat Philly.
20-0.
If you want a team at their peak, who's beating who? If the Eagles are playing the best football they could play, who's beating them?
No one.
Are the Eagles are the Rams playing the best they can play?
Not right now, but they met up when
No. In this hypothetical universe that you just created.
Yes.
I mean, we can see their defense isn't that good.
Where's
their
the
secondary is kind of cheeks.
It doesn't matter where the game. Well, the game would be in
Yeah,
Philly. They're right now. They're slated to play in Wild Card Weekend in Philly. That's where we're not playing fantasy.
I'm picking them in your hypothetical universe, and I'm picking them in real life as well.
Well, we saw that game already, and it ended in a blocked field goal on Jordan Davis ran it back for the win.
I mean, is Lightning gonna strike twice?
It did yesterday. They just blocked another kick yesterday.
Yeah.
Bro, when they're playing,
I don't think there'll be a lot of kicks.
We saw it last year as well.
They look like a prime Madden team. Like they're just playing video games, bro. At that point.
Yeah.
Like, man, if I had to pick a team, I'd gotta go. As crazy as it sounds, the Eagles too. I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
What are you guys saying?
Because I feel like here, look.
Did you guys not just watch that offense in the second half? You just said you noted he had 0 yards in the second half.
I understand.
And we're saying, oh yeah, this is the juggernaut.
Maybe it's not. Well,
what are we saying?
I think if the Eagles play well and the play calling is good, then obviously. Yeah. But it's like that's a critical error for the Eagles is the play calling isn't there. So it's like they can be the best that they can, but they're not being used to the best of their abilities.
Yeah. Well,
I would say, man,
one could make the argument. I'm going.
How many games have we seen the Eagles absolutely play up to their potential? Matt,
they did against the Rams. I know that,
bro. You're.
Let me think.
Okay, so the other day I was tripping Matt about the Broncos beating the Eagles, and he's like, "Oh yeah, take that Week 8 dub. Yes, take your Week 5 dub against the Rams." And that's irrelevant now, bro.
But and also that game, the Eagles were up 17-3 in the fourth quarter, but we'll let it slide. But yeah, I mean, the game still matters. I mean, the Eagles didn't play their best against that Denver team, and LA was firing all cylinders in Philly, and they still lost.
It's just.
And if it's Emmanuel Forbes against AJ Brown, you're taking the Rams.
Yes, we know how that goes.
Okay, so
I think
so what are we talking about?
Call it? It's my favorite play in football.
He does.
And
That's all he does. He calls 3
it.
plays. He calls 3 plays. There's a meme for this.
I have a weird theory. That when come playoff time, Patullo is gonna get whacked. Someone's gonna get him out of there. He's not coaching the playoffs.
Big Dom's gonna take a stick to his head.
We don't we don't condone violence on across the board.
I'm just saying, the city of Philly is not liking that guy.
Bro.
Matt, why do you make that face?
I mean, a little violence doesn't hurt, but
like
eggs to a house or something. Like
it'll be like how Logan set up AJ's car crash, bro.
Oh my God, that was crazy today. Yeah.
That was crazy. Did you see that?
Prayers up, man. It's horrible.
No. So if you had to pick a team in the NFC, who you got?
And now the Texans. Oh yeah, and the NFC.
They're in the AFC.
I thought you were going to say overall.
Huh? I don't know, honestly. Like I have to agree that like I like when Philly does really good because again they look like they're playing video games. I mean they're hurdling people, throwing crazy ass shit. But I just don't know. It's either I think I'll probably just have to go with Philly because I don't know. I really don't know.
Here's the why. Here, look, Philly because their defense is good. Like I said, if the Niners are going to play them, the Niners are probably going to struggle. And if the offense is popping off, they're going to pop off.
Well, that's what I feel like.
But it just takes it. If it won't matter because they're playing the Rams first round. So I don't care about this 49. Like that's locked in, right, Matt?
Well, maybe my decision
because if the Bears lose and we win, then we play the Packers. But yeah.
Yeah, you said it was locked in earlier, but you also said they're playing for their position right now. So it's like, what are you saying? I'm so confused.
And the Bears play next week.
All I know is I like the Rams a lot. I do, but they're literally losing 21-0 right now, like against Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm not seeing this game, but it might not be. So this might be eradicated, but it could just be a one-off. I don't know what's happening, so I'm
I
sorry
don't
if my
know
takes
because Atlanta's
takes
6-9, bro. They're 11-4. Is trash.
Wait, but I might be. I'm still winning in fantasy
Bro,
because
wait, you're still winning in fantasy? I'm
okay,
not even gonna lie. I haven't looked at my fantasy app in 3 weeks.
okay.
Sorry.
So we're gonna move to some other big performances and talking points of this weekend. I'm gonna save the Broncos for just a little bit later.
Damn it.
We got to talk about Derrick Henry. I mean, what a performance at Lambeau. I mean, 36 carries, 216 yards, 4 tuds. The first time he's broken 200 yards since 2022. He broke the record for most career 200-yard games with 7. He was tied with OJ and somebody else. Forgive me, I can't remember.
AP.
AP. And he now has the most 170 plus yard games, 180 plus yard games, 190 plus yard games, and 210 plus games. Um, just aging like fine wine, a dog. Um, John Harbaugh should be fired just for leaving him on the bench last week. That was ridiculous. So yeah, so just wanted to give the king his flowers this week for sure.
A lot of flowers going out.
I know Matt wanted to talk about his boy. I guess he's a Shuck boy now. I guess
Yeah,
that's
I
you
mean,
now.
we getting Shuck tonight, but Tyler Shuck, the best quarterback out of this draft, might have been the pick that everybody hated. Tyler Shuck, back to back. He was the third rookie quarterback ever to have back to back games at 300 plus passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks. It was him, Dak, and Joe Burrow have done that in the history of football. 5 straight wins after they were 2-10. Now were they 6 or yeah, they were 1-10. Now they're 6-10. Yeah, I mean, and he had Jawan Johnson, he had Chris Olave, and the rest of the receivers were either 7th on the depth chart last week, and it was Audric Estime who was the running back 5. So you guys doing this with basically nobody. You look at the games, the eye test proves you right. He's a big guy. He runs. He throws the shit out of the ball. And yeah, you look at he took Cam Ward, took his lunch money, took his wife, took his kids, and now it's the Shuck era. So and
Wait,
I loved
wait. Serious question.
I
So
love
Tyler
Ted.
Shucks,
But he's the offensive rookie of the year.
yeah, that's fine. Whatever. That's not true either. But
Yeah.
Tyler Shucks better than Cam Ward.
Yes.
No.
Stop.
At the current moment, at this current moment, he is a better quarterback.
I
than Cam
guess
Ward.
I guess
in 2025,
yes.
Current moment,
on
yes.
Monday,
Talent-wise, no.
December 29th, 2025. No, actually, no. I'm not even. No. He's not better than Cam.
What does
Ward.
Cam do better than him?
Cam has better arm talent.
Does he? Have you seen these throws that Tyler Shuck's making?
Yes. Have you seen the throws that Cam's making and that his receivers are dropping that are right on
here
their?
we go.
You know how?
Here we go.
What are we talking about?
Here we go.
Tyler Shuck has a good offensive coordinator. Has a good play caller. Your ex play caller.
Correct.
He has a first round tackle who's really good, Calvin Banks. They have a decent O-line infrastructure. He has Chris Olave and Jawan Johnson. He has competent coaching. Cam Ward's coach got fired after what, 6 weeks? He's had Mike McCoy since then. And name 2 receivers for the Texans that aren't Calvin Ridley.
Pro Bowler DK and Elick
No,
Allenweiler. Come on now.
and those aren't household
And
names.
Okonkwo's dog. You saw that
he's
play
a dog,
yesterday?
Okonkwo's a dog. No word. Dog.
Oh, damn, bro.
With
Matty
no
Boy just
offensive
threw
line.
another? Sorry.
No way.
No.
No. Replay.
But with no line, like I think you give Cam Ward that infrastructure. He's doing well. Not to take away from Shuck. Shuck's doing great. I'm happy for Shuck. The Saints will give him another year.
I think that currently he's outplaying Cam Ward right now, like this exact moment.
Because he has significantly better structure around
that is for sure. And let's be clear, Tyler Shaw has played Tennessee Titans and the New York Jets in the past 2 weeks, and those teams are like at the bottom of the barrel for the NFL. So
he still has
the Panthers before that.
He's got right now.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying he's played the Jets and the Tennessee, who are the bottom of the barrel of the league, and the Panthers come on to the Panthers still.
That's fair. I mean, he's got an 81.5% completion rate right now. I mean, that's mid-December.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, they're I think
but people definitely need to give Shaw his flowers though, because when he got drafted, people were clowning him. Like they were clowning
for sure.
And the odds yesterday for offensive rookie of the year, I think Shuck was plus 650 to start today. He's minus 130 right now.
Oh, damn it!
If the Panthers make the playoffs, if the Panthers make the playoffs and Ted has a touchdown in the game next week, Ted's Roy. I don't want to hear it.
Too bad they vote before playoffs. But
I don't know.
Yeah, but they'll vote after this next game, right?
Yeah.
Who do the Saints play next week?
So if the Panthers make the playoffs and Tet scores next week, unless barring Shuck putting up 400 yards, Tet's winning the award.
Which he might.
He's not putting up 400. He's not putting up 400. Any other player performances that anybody wanted to point out?
Jamar Chase got 2 touchdowns. Shout out public. Is it all?
Shout out Jamar.
Yeah, shout out Jamar.
All right, well, I guess we can dive into the poop bowl that was the Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. So congratulations to the Las Vegas Raiders. You have now won the prize of Fernando Mendoza. He kind of feels like a Brady guy. Like, I feel like Brady's gonna like take him under his wing.
I want Mendoza, man. I wanted him. F Dart.
But Nico, you wanted the Giants to win yesterday.
Well, I mean, because I bet on them to win. That's why. But I mean, they were going to win.
We knew the Giants were going to do.
They were going to win either way.
They love doing this. They love turning up when they could get the number 1 pick.
There was no way the Raiders were going to win yesterday. There's no way. Even if the Raiders tried their hardest, they were not going to win.
They could have said Dart. Dart's out.
I think Dart's going to sit himself. He's going to sit.
By himself.
He was going to sit around and watch the.
Because you realize how big the number 1 pick would be to the Giants right now? Because they would trade it and they would get a haul.
Yeah, they could trade it for so much.
Well, the Giants don't do Giants.
I mean, granted, they can still go for the 2, right? They have the 2, or did they fall?
Well, they can still get the 1 if the Raiders win next week, but
the Raiders aren't winning against the Chiefs.
Yeah, the way the Chiefs played against.
Maybe.
But Geno's fucked up, right? I think he sprained his ankle. Pete Carroll said.
I think Pickett's better than Oludokun or whatever the guy's name is.
Fuck Pickett.
Oladokin, bro. Oladokin. Do we
remember that guy almost beat the Broncos like last week?
So do we want to get into the Broncos?
Let's get into the Broncos. That fraud ass team.
Okay. You mean the 1 seed? You mean the 1 seed in the AFC?
Oh,
you mean
the fraud team? No, the fraud team.
How are we the frauds? How are we frauds? Go ahead.
You guys lost me 250, bro. 250.
I'm sorry. Dude. I'm sorry for your loss.
You gotta remember with Nico, like it's all fiscal, like it's financial. You know what I mean? Like there are motivations behind like every one of his singular moves, and you have to understand that guy.
I feel like the Broncos are the AFC's Eagles, like low key. Y'all offense is boots.
How? What did the offense do wrong? What did the offense do wrong?
Struggle against the Kansas City Chiefs.
How did we struggle? We had 3 drives of 7+ minutes.
Did you not watch the game, Miles? Did you?
What happened the rest of the
game? Dude?
I watched the game because we had to settle for 2 field goals. Quillen said dropped a touchdown. We scored. We finally.
The spread was like 13-12.
Driving all the way down to the 12-yard line.
The spread was 13-12. Vegas thought you guys were going to have a field day with this team. You guys did not have a field
day. It's hard to play in Arrowhead, bro, when they're hyped because it's T Swift's last time she's going to be there because her husband is
Did you not see what the bottom of the barrel Titans did the week before in Kansas City? So I don't want to hear that.
Not in Kansas City. That
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Against the Chiefs. Against the sorry Chiefs.
All I know is the Broncos pulled up and they couldn't handle all the Swifties. They're like, yo, why is everybody
singing? The Swifties are a rowdy bunch, bro. They're a rowdy bunch.
They are a rowdy bunch. It's not rowdy about football, though.
The Broncos do this. They're gonna sometimes play down the competition, but I'm never apologizing for a win. And they won. And they're AFC champs for the first time since 2015. They're gonna be the 1 seed because the Chargers are resting their starters, and the AFC playoffs run through Mile High, and that means something. And all I'm gonna say is that Bo Nix won the AFC West before Justin Herbert. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is where it's like I've seen a lot of Broncos to Eagles comparisons. And I say when the Eagles win, you don't apologize for wins. You got that from me. I know you got that from me. But when the Eagles apologize for wins, it's against the Packers in Lambeau. When they apologize for wins, it's against the Lions. When they apologize for wins, it's against the offense doesn't play well against the Bills, who's 11-5. When the Broncos say we don't apologize for wins, it's against Chris Ludekin. So it's like, and it's against the Raiders, and it's against the Raiders, and it's against these bad teams, and it's been bad after bad, and it's
no, you're correct. You're 100% correct because our big games we win convincingly.
What game have you won convincingly? Name one game you won convincingly.
The Packers game.
That was a one possession win. You got to stop with like a minute left.
Oh, I mean the Eagles game.
No,
you won with 1 minute left.
Whoa, what is the
a 2-possession win? You win by 10
we
or more.
don't have those. We don't do those.
Oh,
okay.
So that was my question.
Sorry.
That was my question.
We don't do those.
The Cowboys game, but that doesn't count. It's the Cowboys defense.
Game. I mean, we don't really do that. That's fine though. I'm here for the Heartstoppers. Why not?
If
it ends in a W every time,
but
except when the Jags come in on a hater.
Are
those type of teams, they catch up to you in the playoffs. Those type of teams, it catches up to you.
Or they make it all the way to the bowl. Who knows? You never know.
The bowl, playing ugly master like classes like that. They're gonna make it to the Super Bowl just barely. Cinderella story.
They could. Who's beating them?
They'd be the first 1 seed to be a Cinderella story. People would be like, "That's Cinderella."
The first 1 seed.
That's true. That's true. That's 100%. That's not even hate. That's 100% fact.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, they're the 1
playoffs.
And I mean, if you would have told me this in August, I would have been ecstatic. So I'm going to be ecstatic, and I'll watch Wildcard Weekend, and we'll see who's going to be walking up to Mile High.
Bro, shut the fuck up, bro.
Well, you still have to win.
Bro,
Trey Lance going to Mile High, brother.
Oh, Trey Lance. I'm excited to watch Trey Lance.
Is it in Denver or in LA?
Yeah, it's in Denver. The starters better not play pass. No, they're getting a bye next week.
Who knows? They're probably going to win by 3, and it's going to be like, oh, we don't apologize for a win. Like,
we don't apologize at all. Zero apologies for us.
That's a good point. But, hopefully we win by 10. That's all I want.
I really just blame the Giants for not punishing you guys out, man. It's the Giants' fault, bro. It's all the Giants' fault.
Yeah, I mean,
it all stems from the Giants. Broncos success.
I really hope we do well in the playoffs, just so we can forever remember that win. Because if we lose, it's going to be lost in the sauce of what was this season, for sure.
I think that the Giants just needed to bully the Broncos, and it just didn't happen.
Whatever.
Did we have anything else NFL related that we wanted to talk about? I didn't really have anything else, unless we wanted to talk about draft stuff, but I don't really think we need to.
My iPad just died, so I can't watch it.
For my gambling audience, week 18 for the NFL is a very hard week to bet on, so just be wary. That's all.
Why do you say that?
I mean bench players playing, starters not playing
for week 18. Khalil Shakir and Travis Kelce touchdown. There you go.
Okay.
Incentive
I like that.
Or last game based.
Oh, Shaw 250.
Just based off of the necessity to score before all the Swifties dip.
The bread.
Okay. Well, we can move to some college football talk. We got some big games coming up this week. Starting off with in quarterfinal games. Can I just say that quarterfinal games should 100% be played on college campuses, and they should not be bowl games? But that's neither here nor there. Anyways, first game is, I believe, is this the No, this is the
It's
Sugar Bowl, I think. Miami and Ohio State. That's the
Cotton
Sugar
Bowl,
Bowl.
Cotton Bowl Classic.
Cotton Bowl, and so it'll be in
Cotton Bowl.
Dallas. Um, it'll be in Dallas. Yeah, I mean, I think Ohio State's going to come out upset. I mean, I saw Jeremiah Smith tweeting he's mad about not winning the Belinikoff when obviously Mekhi Lemon obviously the Belinikoff winner. No one really was giving Julian Sand attention at the Heisman Trophy media day stuff. So I think they're going to come out with an edge. Um, and we obviously saw Miami squeak out a win against Texas A&M. Um, and I think the only chance Miami has in this game is if their edge rushers dominate the game, because I do think that Indiana showed a little bit that Ohio State's offensive line has some cracks and that you can beat that Ohio State offensive line. Um, so Miami just has to put pressure on Sand, and if they can run the ball, which I'm not saying is a given because Ohio State has a very good defense. But if Miami can't control the pace of this game and can't get pressure on Sand and stop the Ohio State run game, I really don't see how else they're going to be able to win a game like this, because they're going to struggle to score. I mean, they struggled to score against A&M, who has a good defense, but they also couldn't. A&M couldn't stop the run, and so Miami was just able to run the ball and run out of it. But now I don't really see that happening against Ohio State. So we're just gonna pick a winner for this game. I'm going Ohio State. Yeah, that's all I got. As much as it hurts me, you know.
Oh yeah, the game's gonna be interesting for sure. I'll probably go Ohio State as well. I think they should handle them, and if they don't, then they got some problems.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Buckeyes as well. They're my national champion. I think this is they have a side of the bracket where they can run through it with the best defense in the country. I like the Buckeyes.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I think Ohio State leads the nation right now in run defense, so we'll see what happens. But I'm also going to take Ohio. I think that Miami just is probably not going to live up to playing as good as they want to, and I think that that's going to bite them in the ass, basically.
But imagine though. Imagine.
Amazing, for sure. All right. Well, on to what's gonna be my favorite game and the game that I'm gonna be watching the most. Oregon versus Texas Tech in the Orange
Yeah.
Bowl. It's going to be a great game. Two of the more unique teams, I would say, in college football. They're very old school, very physical teams, defensive minded teams. There's going to be a lot of big hits in this game, I'm thinking. Um, and I'm just looking to see. I'm a big fan of Dante Moore. I'm looking to see a big game Dante comes out in this game. He in every game other than the IU game, who's obviously the number one team in the country. He stepped up and had big games. The whiteout at Penn State early in the year, Iowa, USC. He's eighth in touchdowns in the country and 11th in QBR. He's really good, and this will be a big test for him. The Texas Tech defense is fast, it's athletic. Jacob Rodriguez is obviously a dog. So I think it's going to be a big test for them. Two defensive minded teams. Um, and Texas Tech hasn't really played an insane schedule. I mean, the best QB they played this year was Sam Levitt in their only loss of the year. So I think that they're there to be challenged. And I don't think Baron Morton's has the most juice in the world. So I don't know. I think the gap in QB talent might be the separator here. Oregon is my national championship pick. So I got the Ducks winning this game and winning the Orange Bowl.
Yeah, I mean that's this one's gonna be a good game, honestly. This one's gonna be a really good game. I'm excited for this. I mean, Texas Tech has just been fun to watch all year. I mean, bro, let's see what happens when you throw $52 million at NIL and recruiting and see what happens. But you're right. I mean, I think that Texas Tech's defense is insanely good. Jacob Rodriguez, I mean, Heisman candidate, as we know. Like, I think that they're going to play really, really well. But at the same time, not that it's new to Tech, but this is like the biggest. I mean, Tech's. This is probably one of their greatest seasons in the past 10 years. I mean, like this is a great
Easily.
season for them, and so I think like there's a lot of pressure to kind of keep that up and finish out really, really strong. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. And then the more factor is just kind of Oregon's, the only thing stopping Texas Tech, I think, from dominating this game. But we'll see. Personally, I'm gonna go with Texas Tech because I want to see the upset. Not that it will be an upset for
Now the game
I
would
don't
be
know.
played in the game would be it Texas Tech's higher seed, so the game would be in Lubbock, which would be crazy. But again,
Yeah.
they should be hosting, but whatever. But Matt, thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Texas Tech. You mentioned a game against Arizona State. Barrymore did not play in that game. Barrymore under center is 10-0 this year. Aside from that loss, they've won every game by 23 or more points. The defense is unreal. Jake Rodriguez should have been in New York. Dante Moore. This is the game where he decides maybe I should stay in school for another year. Yeah, I think Red Raiders by at least 10.
Wow,
Let's
that's
go,
bold.
baby.
All right, Neeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know that Oregon's offense is a little pass heavy, and I don't think that's gonna mix well in a playoff game against a really good defense. So I gotta go Texas Tech.
All
Damn,
right,
guns up, baby.
I guess I'm the only one on Oregon. That's crazy. All right, well, we'll see. Only time will tell. Um, the Rose Bowl, IU versus Alabama
That's
should
gonna
be
be a
a
good
great
game.
game.
It's gonna be a good game.
That'll be
Um,
a good game.
I expect it to be a relatively close game, but I expect IU to win it. Um, eventually. I don't see Bama's defense really stopping IU. Bama's offense will have success. They have success against everybody, but even in a game, obviously that they won against Oklahoma, um, you saw the points where they struggled, where they looked really bad, and they couldn't. They were giving up sacks and all this kind of stuff. And I think IU's defense is very good. So I just think there's going to be enough times where they struggle and IU's not that they're going to be able to have enough success to win this game. Um, it should be a great game. I think Alabama's going to show up and they're going to score because that's just who they are. But
Wait,
I got
can I say
IU winning
something?
this.
I don't know if this will affect your prediction. It's supposed to be torrential downpour in the Rose Bowl.
I did hear about
Ooh,
this. I just think it'll make for a prettier game on TV. It'll look amazing. And B, in a slugfest in the mud. Give me IU over Bama.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Honestly, that one's hard. I think with the rain, that might shut down Alabama a little bit. I mean, what? It's the number 2 scoring defense versus number 23 passing offense. I mean, we'll see what happens. I think that IU is going to absolutely shut down Alabama. I do. I mean, the way that OU kind of approached it, I think that they're going to just play off the backs of that, and I think that Indiana's just going to not sweep them, but I think it'll be a good game. But I don't know how close it'll be at the end. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
agree.
I think this can be a low scoring game, but I think I'm gonna take the Hoosiers to scrape one out. Barely, just barely though.
okay. Mendoza, man, shout out Cuba, bro. They got it in the bag. Indiana about like 15. Calling it right now. Alabama's gonna
Gotcha.
choke. Ty Simpson's gonna go look
Gotcha.
out there,
Sure.
deer in headlights. Calling
Right,
it
he's
right
been
now.
sacked 29 times this year, bro.
Crazy.
Like, and Indiana's defense is tied for 6 with 39 sacks, bro. I hope it's a sack like fest, bro.
They probably will be very,
We'll see.
very
I mean,
likely.
Alabama's been like held under 100 rushing yards in like half of their games. Like,
Yeah, I mean they
can
can't run the ball at all. Like
so
they don't
can they
even
beat the
try
number
to.
one team in the country? I mean,
Probably
we'll see what
not.
happens.
We'll see. And then the last game to wrap it all up, Ole Miss versus UGA. So what is this? Is this the Peach Bowl? Or no, this is the
Sugar
Fiesta?
Bowl. The Sugar Bowl.
This is the sugar. Oh yeah, this is the sugar. This is the
Yeah.
sugar.
The
Um,
rematch.
yep. So the rematch. This time no Kiffin. Um, and this will be the real, test for Ole Miss post Kiffin. Um, I expect the dogs to kind of have their way in this game. I think that Kirby Smart has done a great job with the defense, going from very mid early in the season. Especially my mind goes to that Tennessee game where Brazel was just lighting them up, to being an above average defense now, if not elite. Um, Stockton, I think, is the perfect quarterback for Kirby and this team. Um, and yeah, I mean, it was a very close game in Oxford, in the regular season that UGA won, and I mean that took Kiffin pulling stuff out his ass. I mean, he was in his bag in that game, and I just don't know if the play calling will be to that level.
Bro had
And I
the
just think
Bobby
this is.
Boucher folder, bro. He was pulling out anything. Give me
I
the
mean,
green binder.
he was doing his thing, so. I think this is kind of the reality moment for Ole Miss, and I got UGA winning by at least 8 in this game.
Yeah, no. I think it's gonna be a Georgia game. I mean, I guess the question that I have for you guys is, I mean, this is the 50th time that these two schools are meeting, and Georgia has won the last 9 straight. So, I
Mm.
mean, the only question is like, do you think that Ole Miss's explosive team is actually going to be able to break, Kirby Smart's defensive wall? Like, Ole Miss is explosive enough to get around, get by with some shit, but I don't know. I really don't. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think I disagree here, boys. I think this Rebels team is mad. I think they're mad about how the media is talking about this game, how they've been talking about Ole Miss since Mr. Kiffin left for Baton Rouge. I think Trinidad Chambliss is gonna outduel Gunnar Stockton on New Year's Day. I think Ole Miss is gonna squeak one out.
Mm.
Wow, Neeks.
Honestly, I don't know much about these teams, but Matt convinced me, and I was gonna go with the underdog this game either way. Give me the plus money. Give me the plus money. Give me Ole Miss. Give me Ole Miss. Let's
I
do it.
like
Yeah, I mean
that.
Because
I
this
like
is
that.
like the biggest game in Ole Miss school history by far,
Yeah,
bar none.
absolutely,
This will be
easily.
and it's in Louisiana. This will be a pro Ole Miss
In
crowd
New
there.
in NOLA, I have a friend that goes to Ole Miss, and he's going to the game.
Oh, nice.
And NOLA is going to be ridiculous. Like they're going to tear that city up. So I mean, I
bruh,
see the
nah, there's
reasons
gonna
for
be
Ole
mad
Miss.
curfews. There's gonna be mad blockades. Remember the time we almost went and you were like,
Okay,
no,
okay,
they
this is
they drove.
that was a
But
different
yeah,
time.
yeah. I
But yeah, I mean, I get it, but I mean, you think UGA is gonna come out there flat? I doubt it.
Long way off. The long way off. So not look good for these playoff
They
teams.
play. I mean, at least they
That is
got to play
They
true.
the
lost
SC
last year with a
championship
layoff.
game.
That is true.
UGA. Well, that was with the whole back thing and losing back, and that's not. I don't really blame them for that. Um. Yeah, I mean, it could be a close game. I don't see it
You
being.
know where that game was too? Same place they're gonna be playing on Thursday. Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, it's gonna be a month layoff. So the
Oh
last
yeah,
time that that Georgia played was December 6th, and they're gonna take the field January 1st. That's like a whole.
yeah,
That's crazy. That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I don't know. I just kind of trust Kirby, but we'll see what happens.
That is true.
Um. So I guess we can just get to other college football news. Big news for Michigan fan myself. My team has a new coach, Mr. Whittingham, um, former Utah coach for 21 years. Now is coming to Michigan, and I honestly couldn't be happier. Um, I think he's a great hire. He's an identity fit for the play style and the type of people we want to have at the Michigan program. He's going to be stable. There's not going to be any more scandals. There's not going to be any more foul play, anything like that. And the Utah offense is really explosive these last couple of years. I mean, he built Utah from what should just be a very mid-major, mediocre program into a powerhouse year in, year out. Caleb Williams kryptonite, some might say. And so, yeah, so I mean, it's all just about how he retains the roster. I mean, I heard he came in, he flew into, they're playing Texas in the Cheez-It Bowl in
Yeah, I know
Orlando.
on Wednesday.
Yeah. And so I heard Whittingham flew in, and that's where he had his introductory press conference and stuff. And so he's meeting with players, and he had about a 45-minute conversation with Bryce Underwood. So, it's going to be all about how he retains the roster, how he builds the staff. I heard we're getting the defensive coordinator from BYU. So, I mean, we'll see.
Do you think that it's ironic that he said that he was going to retire this month and then is now?
Well, so what the weird thing with the Utah thing is Utah always had a coach in waiting that they were going to name head coach as soon as Kyle Whittingham either retired or moved on. And it wasn't like something that he necessarily like. I mean, he agreed with it, I guess, but like, this is the guy waiting to take your job whenever you leave. And so, I mean, I guess like it was pushed to us. I guess that the consensus was that he was going to retire from coaching or be done, but I guess in his heart of hearts he didn't really want to. And I mean, obviously this is a big step up. This is a place like he said
Well, I
himself
mean,
that he can
or
legitimately.
or like you said, I mean, he just he doesn't want to leave, but he was going to anyway. So
Yeah. So
I
I
mean?
mean, obviously this is a place that he can actually win a national championship, and we'll see what happens. I mean, we'll see what the roster retention is like, what the roster looks like, what the staff looks like for next year. But I'm excited, and I mean, I don't have too high expectations next year. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to get ahead of my skis here, but I like our chances. So that's just it. Did anyone else have any comments on the Michigan coaching job?
Yeah, I thought it was a bit of a weird hire. The guy hasn't coached out of the state of Utah since like the 1990s. He doesn't really have a footprint in the pipelines that Michigan has been working on for the past.
So you're worried
20 years
because he's Mormon?
I didn't say that. I said he's never been around Michigan or the pipelines or where they recruit players. He's never been a big time recruiter. People say it's not about the X's and O's, it's about the Jimmy and Joes. And he's never been an elite recruiter. Maybe Michigan changes that. I think Jedfish is shown himself to be an elite recruiter, shown himself to be in the Michigan facility, in that foothold of the Midwest, in the Northeast, to get these guys, how to talk to these guys, how to approach these guys. But Kyle Whittingham's never done that, so I think it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. I mean, I think he's probably honestly his number one focus is just keeping Bryce Underwood there, just like being like, "Yo, come over to my house. We'll do, Sunday meal. Like what? Like anything he can do to just like retain the players he already has." And I doubt that the staff is really going to change, other than maybe like a few names. But I really doubt that the staff will change much. But I mean, yeah, we'll see. It's an old time, coach pulling up to a new time Michigan team. So we'll see what happens. I mean, Michigan's going to get good players just because it's Michigan. They're gonna have good depth. I feel like so. It's just whether or not he is right for the program. He uses the same fundamentals that these guys are used to, and probably not changing it up too much. But yeah, I mean, we'll just see what happens. I'm personally not expecting a lot, I guess, out of Michigan next year, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I hear your qualms, but I mean, he's not a terrible recruiter. I mean, as Utah became prevalent, it was because they were grabbing players from like from South Florida and getting them to go to the school in Utah, which definitely takes some like recruiting chops. He's gonna be fed a pipeline. Like there is a Michigan is a breeding ground for college football talent, and so I think he's going to be fed a pipeline. He will retain some of the position coaches like Tony Alfred, if they want to stay. That will help to reinforce the specific position groups and keep that pipeline of recruits coming. So I don't see recruiting being so much of a problem. Maybe he's not the greatest salesman in the transfer portal is what can really maybe hinder us in the future. But really, other than that, I don't see much. Um, I don't see too much of a problem. And I mean, we kind of just got ourselves into this because we needed to have a coach before January 2nd. Like that was just kind of how it is with the transfer portal opening and this messed up college football schedule. But yeah.
Yeah, and I think also that like when Utah was coming up, he inherited a 12-0 team and went to the Sugar Bowl. So he was following probably people say is the greatest recruiter ever in Urban Meyer. But
Yeah.
I think he coaches good ball and they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll lose to Ohio State like every year, but it's fine.
Whoa.
And Texas, bro.
Nah, not happening.
Probably Penn State now. Watch out, Rocco Beck.
Oh yeah, I'm so scared of. Wait, Rocco Beck's going there?
Yeah. What you mean?
Oh, I didn't see this. Oh yeah. He's following Matt Campbell. I forgot. He probably is going to do that.
I just want to say that. I just want to say shout out Lenore Sellers coming back to South Carolina, Columbia one more year.
And JKS. I did not expect that at all. I don't know. I say his name, the kid from Cal.
He's staying at Cal. Yeah. Ron Rivera put in that work to give him that bread, bro.
And I like that they got the Oregon DC. I think is pretty good, but
he's going to be the head coach there, right?
Yeah, Tosh.
Yeah.
I think we could give a shout out to all the real athletes on the field, all of the band members, the marching bands, the different types of bands.
Facts.
The male cheerleaders. Shout out.
Male cheerleaders, mascots, the real guys out there. So shout out those guys. Shout out Gamecocks. Yeah, best band out there. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're fine. Do we have any more CFB talk / draft things to say? Well, I've 2 or 3 really quick draft notes. Go ahead, Matt. You go.
Did you see who entered the portal today?
No.
Davis Warren entered the portal.
Really? He has eligibility left?
He has 2 more years of eligibility. Get him back.
Jeez.
Tell winning it. If they lose Bryce, tell
no, I don't want
Davis
back. But shout out Davis Warren.
He beat Ohio State with cancer, bro.
Also, Cam Coleman hit the portal today from Auburn.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The wide receiver, the portal right there.
Future Wolverine.
Trojans, please.
He's not gonna be a trainer.
Not random.
If Cam Coleman, if you go to South Carolina, dude, you're gonna be a god.
He's not going to South Carolina.
He's not going to, but he should.
He should do my part. Trying to do my part, man.
So 3 quick draft notes. 1, random thought. I think Jeremiah Love and the Kansas City Chiefs are a great fit. 2, and it's kind of 2 and 3. Whoever gets Mekhi Lemon's getting a steal. 3, whoever gets Jadarian Price, other running back from Notre Dame is getting a steal. Those are my only 3 notes that I had on the draft. And yeah, I mean, we'll get a finalized or like the top however many order after this week of the NFL. So we'll see how it all shakes out. But also Dante Moore, if you're listening, please stay in Eugene. Don't go.
He's gonna have to. After the comments he has this week.
No, he's gonna ball. He's gonna hoop.
They're gonna be like, please stay.
He's gonna hoop for sure.
Please stay.
So the Spurs owe them Thunder. And Matt Page and Nico Rodriguez, I need formal apologies right now for infiltrating my brain and making me think that the Thunder were going to be able to maybe dethrone
it's
my
still
Golden State
alive.
Warriors at
Still
73 and
alive.
9. They're not
As,
doing it, bro.
Not
as long as
They're not doing it.
as long as they don't play the Spurs, I mean, they're fine. That's
They're
only what they're
done,
losing
bro.
to.
They're
That's
done.
it.
They're
Yeah.
done.
Absolutely
I
diabolical
did
work that Wemby was doing.
I did preface I don't watch NBA a lot when I said that term. So just keep that in mind that I'm sorry. I'll keep my mouth shut when I'm talking NBA now.
No, don't do that.
Unless the Nets come up, then I will on Nets talk.
You know who the Nets are playing right now?
They just lost.
Warriors.
Oh, they just lost.
Yeah, they lost.
Good job, boys.
Steph.
We can talk about
both
the
teams
Cleveland
go home happy.
Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers are just having a shit show of a season. I mean,
I
right
mean,
now,
at least they looked a little bit better against the Knicks on Christmas. I mean, they
yeah,
lost. They choked the game, but
They
they
still
choked. Exactly, they
lost.
choked. They're having a shit show of a season. They got blown out by the Rockets the other day with no Sangoon, and it was bad, very bad.
Yeah.
I know they're playing the Spurs right now, and they're up by 3, but they're not having a great season.
That's just not
the New York Knicks look awesome. You know, they look awesome. Their roster's well constructed. You know, as long as Oklahoma City doesn't play the Spurs, they're good. Jokic just had a fucking amazing performance on Christmas. Like, holy crap!
That was
what was he at? Like the first
Definitely
NBA player to have like 56, 15, and like something like.
It was
56,
his
16 rebounds and 15 assists.
He shot 15 for 21, bro.
How?
And made
How do you
23
do
free
that?
throws.
No, he was 22 for 23 from the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean he shot 23 free throws and went 15 for 21 from the field.
Also, yeah, the Lakers aren't doing pretty good. They have had a lot of struggles in the past 10 games.
Yeah, they don't play defense.
Yeah, DJ Redick had a panic attack in one of the coaching conferences. Who else is out there?
Are you not gonna acknowledge that the Pistons are in number 1 in your conference?
Oh, the Pistons are awful. First of all, I hate the Pistons.
I hate the
Pistons. This is a hate. This is hate.
Let me say this right now. First of all, Pistons lost to the Jazz. They recently just lost to the Jazz. They got blown out the gym yesterday. Blown out the gym yesterday. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm not really big on the Pistons, bro. They're not beating the Knicks in the playoffs. That's all I gotta say. They're our sons. They're not doing nothing. Like I said, they got blown out the gym yesterday.
Cade's in his bag, bro.
No, he's not in his bag. Cade had been having issues this year scoring. Issues this year. They are very weird team.
What are you talking about? They're very weird team. This is literally hate propaganda right now.
It's not hate propaganda. The Pistons are okay. They're okay. Cade Cunningham is good. He's very streaky player. Darren Ren's great. I mean, he's a great player, but like
Darren is making a leap. Darren's about to be an all-star.
The East is not good. The East really is not good, honestly.
Cade's about to be easily an all-star.
Oh yeah, easily. But you know,
hindsight,
the East.
They're first in your conference.
The East is first. Yeah, the East is not that good. They're really not good. The East is actually like awful.
And yet they're at the top of it.
Exactly, but not by like 2 games. Relax. The Knicks are going to get the first seed. 1,000%.
I mean, they sit alone at the top, you know.
Yeah, by what 1.5 games right now. It's all right. The Knicks will get that.
They lead the East with 118.8 PPG and .750.
They're leading the conference in scoring.
Oh yeah, but Nico's like they're not that good.
I watch them.
And their offensive engine is not playing that well.
The Pistons,
they lead the conference in scoring.
And the Pistons were like like an actual joke, like trash in the league, and now they're they're
a whole lot better now. Yeah, they're
a game and a half ahead of the Knicks and 4.5 ahead of the Celtics. So I don't know.
So the Celtics are the Celtics. They have no Tatum this year. They're playing great basketball this year.
Do you think that JB?
He might slide back.
I have not heard that.
Bickerstaff's probably
my preseason coach of the year.
Oh yeah, I think that was Matt's preseason pick.
Really?
Yeah,
I think so. I couldn't really tell you who I would think. I think it's a little bit too early for me to name a.
It's honestly too early.
Coach of the
year. It's way too early.
Coach of the year. Back to the Spurs. Honestly, if the Spurs finish, the Spurs are second, right, in the West right now.
Yeah, they're second. They're 3.5 games back of the.
If they finish top 5, give the Spurs coach of the year.
Oh yeah. They're my finals pick.
I don't even know his name for real.
I don't
But
even.
the Nuggets also had guys that I never heard of before, starting on Christmas. And they're winning against Minnesota.
That's true.
God.
That's also due to injury, and they have the best player in the world.
Yeah,
Correct.
he will.
Wemby.
I mean,
Wemby's
the Spurs don't keep making it work with the.
The Nuggets finish over the Spurs, it's like, I think whoever finishes probably above that. Well, if the Pistons are the 1 seed, Chip Bickerstaff's winning the coach of the
year. Yeah. True. Absolutely. Yeah, but back to the Spurs and the Thunder. This whole rivalry thing is just really weird. Like the Spurs just own them. Like it's obvious Wemby hates Chet. The entire Spurs team hates Chet. They go right at Chet every game. They don't give a fuck about him
because
at
fuck
all.
That guy, bro. Who fucking cares, bro? He's little boy. He's literal. Do you think he's ever been actually stuffed in his face while shooting a fadeaway midfield? No. No one's ever done that to him.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
And it's just they don't have him guard Wemby on defense. They let Wemby just kind of roam around.
Super weird.
They let Wemby just roam around the paint. They guard him with Caruso, and I mean it literally looks like a team just has a mental advantage over them, which is really weird to say about a NBA champion that's this young and like. Yeah. I'm not ready to say that. I'm not. I mean, J-Dub has come out the gate slowly since he's been back. And I just don't know why they can't beat this team. It's really ugly. And if they have to see him in the playoffs before the conference finals.
Yeah, it might be GG's for them.
They're cooked. They've already lost.
Why are you making that face, Matt? What's happening in the game?
This game's getting good because Jared Verse scored a touchdown on a blocked field goal.
Wait, what?
Jesus.
Oh, gosh. I'm watching like 20 million games right now.
Blocked field goal? My iPad died. I'm going to go put
$10 in the Rams. Let's do it. Let's go Rams. Oh, betting, man. Betting has been on me. It's been on like so difficult, man, to bet for me at least. In segments, Kawhi Leonard is not human. When he is healthy, he's not playing because he is always getting repairs on his, he's the Terminator. But when that guy's healthy and repaired, oh my God, he's Michael Jordan. He's Michael Jordan. Yeah, he is phenomenal to watch. Like phenomenal. It's crazy how good he is. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he's had some insane plays throughout the
year. Like, for example, he played the Pistons yesterday, the number 1 seed in the East. Annihilated them. Annihilated.
It's
crazy. 55 points career high yesterday for Kawhi. It was a great game for him.
But yeah, he got in his bag. In the Buffalo Brave throwback uniforms. Those were tough.
Those were tough. I don't know. Kawhi is just that guy, bro. I mean, I have held a grudge against him ever since he left San Antonio. But, when he was on San Antonio, I mean, let's be real. If he didn't have that ankle injury, I think he was taking the Warriors all the way. They probably would have cried. Steph probably would have traded. He probably would have came to the Spurs. All of these things that have happened. Anyways,
what alternate universe did that happen in?
The one where Kawhi is healthy. We win the chip.
We can move to some college basketball. We're kind of just touching on old news. I just had 4 games that I wanted to touch on that happened over the last couple of weeks. Seton Hall versus Villanova. Tough loss for the Hall. Easily Bud Clark's worst game as a Pirate. I mean, he picked up those 2 Tic Tac fouls. Matt was at the game. He was able to see all this live in person. 2 early fouls on Bud Clark completely disrupted the offense. Never got into rhythm, and they still played a decent first half. And then second half, Kevin Willard in his return to the Peru implemented a zone, and the Pirates were lost. I mean, they were absolutely lost, and they were just driving into multiple bodies and driving into to help defense the entire rest of the night. Just bad shot after bad shot. Again, I'll just say Trey Parker. What does he do? What does he provide for the Pirates at all?
They're a clock guy, He's a lot of followers on Instagram.
And Nova got some hoopers. It was nice to see. I stayed to watch the post game not post game but the post game talk with Willard, and he gave a lot of props to the Prudential staff and the people that he knew at Seton Hall, and said that Seton Hall would always be home. Still don't fuck with Willard, but it was good for him to at least acknowledge and say some nice things about Seton Hall after he just bust us in a game. So, not the end of the world. Felt like the end of the world during the game. I was very sad that we lost that game, but it's not the end of the world. What now? 11-2.
Yeah, you got to be thankful
11
for
and
that
2.
after last year. So
11-2. Entering conference play, and we'll see what happens. So, yeah. Any thoughts about the game? I know it was a little bit ago, so
still good.
I think the start of the game took the crowd out of it for the majority of the first half, and then the thing that really won the game for Villanova was that first 4 minutes of the second half. They went on like a 14-0 run after Seton Hall made the first basket. I think that some of the drives that Seton Hall were making to the hoop were not needed. I think they had a lot of open threes that didn't either hit or they didn't take. The zone, I think Willard, what he wanted, it played to perfection. I think he knew that Seton Hall would really want to get to the hoop more, and Seton Hall only hit 1 3 in the last 34 minutes of the game. So yeah, you got to hit some threes to win some ball games. So
yeah, no, I saw that too. I think this was Seton Hall's. They shot their season low, 33%, which is just like, bro. And I feel like we've had a history with Villanova where we either do really, really good and we look really good, or we just like look like dog shit. And it happens both ways, both at Peru and at Villanova.
yeah.
So,
and give credit to the Wildcats. That's a good team.
Yeah, for sure. They got some hoopers over there.
Caden Lewis is a good ball player.
I mean, clearly they gave us the work, bro. We were 11-1, but
we'll see them in Villanova though. Get them back.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a pendulum. Like it always. I feel like that always happens. We take a tough one and then recoup either at home or back in Villanova. Texas Tech game.
I don't know if you guys remember from the first episode, I said I thought the loss of Darian Williams last year really hurt them. I think they need Lawan Watts to step up. I think that night he had 35 points that we walked out of the studio. And then against Duke and MSG, he had another 20. But this was the Christian Anderson show. I mean, second half, he really took over. And he was the best player on the court with 2 National Player of the Year candidates and JD Topper and Cameron Boozer. And I think he really cemented himself as a guy that can win the Bob Cousy, a guy that can get drafted in the first round, and a guy who can be a difference maker in March. And whether this team's a round of 32 upset or a Final Four team, which I think to their potential they could be.
Absolutely. The Red Raiders finally got them one. Anderson was amazing.
Literally by one.
Yeah, literally by one. Kind of worried for Duke. It's kind of a similarly built team to last year's squad, and they kind of have the same problem with the lack of like true guard play. And I think that came back to haunt them in this game. It was very impressive for Texas Tech to do in front of a very pro Duke crowd. They love to call MSG Cameron North for some reason. That's always, whenever I've heard that, it's really dumb. But yeah, they just finally got them one. Duke choked, and definitely a great win for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, no, that was. I mean, if you're a Duke fan, that's tough to watch. Definitely, that was their first loss against.
Yeah, that was their first loss. I'm not really worried about them.
I don't know. Texas Tech, I feel like, is just like whenever I've seen them historically, they've not been. When I saw them play against Duke, like I felt like it was actually a good squad. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with Texas Tech. The Houston game. What did y'all think about that?
Yeah, Houston Arkansas was a very good game. Obviously the Sharp and Flemings carried 2 great guards. with some great guard play. Just kind of carrying Houston over the finish line here. Arkansas didn't have no one really on Arkansas showed up except for Acuff, who's super tough. He's a pro easily. I mean, Calipari always has a freshman guard that's super tough, and he's this year's version of it. And yeah, I mean, just a good win for Houston. Arkansas's team as a whole didn't really show up, so I mean, I think we kind of know what they are. I'm so maybe a little bit confused on their ceiling, how exactly far they could go in the tournament, but they'll be a good team. We know Houston's going to be and is a good team. Yeah, not really much else I had to say on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I lump Arkansas into the tier with like Louisville, as in they're very fun to watch and they're gonna beat a lot of good teams, but I don't think they're gonna compete for necessarily a conference title or a national title. I think you see how Louisville lost to Tennessee the other day or a couple of days ago now. That's a well-structured team, well-coached team, defensive team. And then you look at this game, you look at it like on paper, 94 to 85. Wow, where was Houston? This is not Houston's typical defense. If you watch the game, these are tough shots that these Razorbacks are making. And I think this Cougars team is going to I think they're my pick to win a national title. So I think their offensive ceiling has never been this high. I think Kingston Fleming, they've never had a guard trio like this since probably the Quentin Grimes era in 2021. And their bigs, Joe Tugler, if you could stay out of foul trouble, he's just going to wreck your offense for how long he's in there. And Chris Knack, if he could stay out of foul trouble as well, he's a very skilled offensive big man and can block some shots. So I think these are the type of teams that Arkansas struggles with, a well-organized team. And I think Houston could beat anybody on any given day.
And I think that's definitely fair. I mean, Sharp alone, had like 22 points against Arkansas. So, I mean, they just have so many weapons, and I think you're right there. They're just a well-structured team. They have base, they have flow, and they kind of seem to be pretty consistent, I think, as well. Like, no matter the team, it doesn't seem like it wavers them at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think I saw that this is like the highest scoring non-conference Kelvin Sampson Houston team has had since he's been there. And Miles Uzan is shooting like 27% from three and 38% from field, and he was a preseason all Big 12 player. Imagine he gets going, it's gonna be scary. It is a tough Big 12.
Yeah, very true. So the last game I wanted to touch on, Kentucky versus St. John's. I think this game was in Atlanta. Kentucky needed this one badly. They got it. My thing is that I just really don't think St. John's has the necessary juice that they need. They have a bunch of good players, but I mean they haven't really they played a tough non-con for sure, and we'll see. I mean, the Big East obviously isn't the deepest conference in the world, so we'll see how they fare in conference play. But I don't think they have the juice that is necessary. But anyways, Kentucky needed this badly. Owe had a good performance, but they still have the problem with always lacking consistency and the role player consistency. But they got a good win. It was a weird game. Nobody hit a three. I think both teams had like 4 made threes and 3 made threes, so like under 10 made threes total combined. But UK just won the boards 36 to 24. And I mean, when you dominate the boards that much, then you're going to win the game. So that was all I had on that game.
Yeah, Kentucky got Jaden Clayton's back. Supposed to be a top 10 pick in the draft. He came in and wrecked the game against one of the best front courts in the country. His defensive presence alone is just absurd. He probably is has the most defensive pressure in the country out of any center. And his offensive game when he came in, he can fade away post jumpers. He was dunking the ball. He was laying the ball up. I think he's a great player. I think he's probably a top 7 pick at the end of this 18-year-old sophomore. And they got Jalen Lowe back healthy, who came out of the game for a bit, but he ran the offensive he should. He was passing and more them shooting the past games that he's healthy against Gonzaga. But St. John's, if they're going to win, if they're going to make the tournament, well, they're probably going to make the tournament. But if they want to be this dominant team, this top 10 team as they were in the preseason, they got to create turnovers because their front court offense is not going to do it. They have no point guard. They try and Dylan Mitchell had a point guard, and he's 6'11". He's there around the rim. Trying to Jackson out a point guard. He doesn't pass the ball, so it doesn't help. But yeah, I mean, I trust Rick Pitino to do the best that he can, get the most out of this team. I think it's not it's a little hit the panic button, but they'll be fine.
Yeah, I think they got it.
Who do you think? Seton Hall versus St. John's. Who's winning?
I say a split.
Easiest split I've ever seen. Or yeah. I think St. John's is a team. Or Seton Hall is a team that St. John's wants to face because there's going to be a lot of turnovers. There's going to be a lot of running up and down. I think that's where they strive. But yeah, I think the Giants would probably either. I think they split or the Giants, being honest, beat us twice.
Yeah, I could see either of those two
as
outcomes.
Matt Stafford throws a pick six.
Oh no! You're kidding.
Dude, I might end up winning this
Xavier
fantasy.
Watts.
Oh fuck no!
I didn't even know that I checked fantasy, and I'm now playing Matt. I didn't realize, and I'm losing by 30 points.
That's terrible.
All I know is that the Kraken also just scored against the Canucks, so that's pretty sweet.
Was that a seg? Is that a segue?
Yeah, I have Macklin Celebrini to score a goal tonight. Hopefully he scores one.
Oh, okay. We can talk about the Chell. Let's get into it.
Yeah, we can talk about Chell. You guys can take it over.
Oh my god, I for my betting segment, if you guys want to get a great bet right now, a great value, Matthew Schaefer at minus 160 at FanDuel to win Rookie of the Year. He's definitely gonna win it.
We'll throw it up on the screen.
If you're looking for it's called the Calder. Before it's called the Calder Trophy.
Oh yeah, what is it called?
The trophy.
Calder.
Oh nice. Never that. Thanks for that. And my bet's cooked. Oh my god,
we inform him on the ATV podcast.
Exactly.
Any other Chell news?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have anything?
Yeah, the story right now is probably the Avalanche are on pace to break the point record as the OKC was last time we recorded. Avalanche are on pace. They've lost 2 games of regulation in 38 games so far. So they're on a pretty remarkable run right now. And there's been a lot of surprises in the East. The whole league is pretty much wide open. The top 3 teams are in one division. So, and the rest of the divisions, like the Metro, it's still jam-packed. The Isles have come up and took a playoff spot. I think there's like a 4-way tie for the last wildcard spot right now. And it's pretty much everybody's between 37 and 40 games right now. So first was kind of like the pseudo halfway point of the season. But yeah, Colorado's pretty much a big favorite.
I think that's fair. I mean, it's definitely interesting. I think it's just such a fun sport to watch. If you're out there and you're looking for a sport that you could just get into and you have no idea and just watch, like I love hockey so much. And I think that it really is just so fun to watch. But yeah, I think it's definitely interesting with the Avalanche right now. What they're 27-2-7, and yeah, they're at the top of the league. I think like that. They got some crazy stats. They got some big hitters. So personally, as a Kraken fan, this season has kind of sucked because the Kraken have just not played very good. They seem to they play strong for the first 2 periods, and then just somehow teams that they are up, 3-0 come back and end up winning the game, and it's just so frustrating. But yeah, I think that it's a great season, definitely interesting. But we'll have to see what happens. I'm intrigued to see who takes the chip this year. Yeah, Neeks, what do you think? What do you have?
No, yeah, I was gonna say hockey is definitely awesome this year. There's a lot of good teams. I know that the Hurricanes just had a really big blow of an injury. Let me see his name. I can never pronounce his names. Oh my god, what was his name? Yeah, Koshitov. Oh my god, Koch-Titov, he's out for their best goalie. He's out for the year, so that's bad blow. But as a Metro fan, I'm not happy to hear this news. But the Hurricane have been giving such kicks in the ass everywhere in the division for years. So it's kind of nice to hear we have a break now. But wishing prayers for this guy to get back and healthy, strong. Definitely a great goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I have to add to the NHL segment, I did see that Devil star Jack Hughes is reportedly dating Tate McRae. So Jack Hughes, I was
Bro.
not familiar with your game, and yeah, go Devs.
The thing the Sharks are a pretty good story. They had they throughout my childhood they were known for making the playoffs. They were like this. They never won the championship, but they were known as like the Spurs. They always made the playoffs. They had the longest streak of making the playoffs, and they haven't made it since like 2018, 2017, and now they're back in the wild card game. Back in the wild card spot. We mentioned Matt Celebrini. He was #1 pick years ago, and he's blossomed into one of the best players in the league. Should be a lot for Team Canada for the Olympics coming up. But yeah, I think that's a feel good story. Hockey's better, like people say hockey's better when blank like is good, which I don't really believe in. But the Sharks are great. The only team San Jose has outside MLS. But yeah,
that's fair.
Wait, you don't believe? Go ahead, Nano. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna talk about something that I am kind of liking right now, or intrigued or interested to see is the was it the Winter Classics coming up? And they're playing in Miami.
Yeah, there's 2 games in Florida.
Yeah.
There's one in the Marlins, and
in the Marlins Stadium.
Yes, like in baseball and football stadiums.
How are they gonna have this work?
They've already played a game. They played a game in Cali and Florida, like back in because it's not that hot. You can play outside.
What do you mean it's not that hot?
I don't know how it works.
It's like 60 in Florida right now.
Yeah, I will say.
How are they keeping the ice frozen?
Bro,
I don't know. I don't know. Don't tell me.
Yes,
I'm not.
But I was
they're acting like, oh, this is easy. Like they can easily.
But they've done it before.
Hold on, I'll tell you something crazy. I was at like a Christmas market at this little like town right in Texas, and this is like 3 weeks. This is like 3 weeks ago.
They had a combo like years ago.
Yeah, and there's an outdoor ice rink that had ice, and it's maybe 75 degrees outside. And I was genuinely perplexed by how this was working. Like they actually had ice, and so I think
hockey's huge in Florida, bro. Like that shit's huge under.
But the thing is, yeah, I think hockey is getting bigger in the South. Honestly, when I was a kid, I had a few friends play hockey, but they always played indoor, like at the indoor ice facilities, which might be weird coming from upstate New York or New Jersey. But yeah, there's like tons of these like big ice facilities that they have. And like they have junior hockey, they have all this shit. So like it doesn't surprise me. But it does surprise me
ice facilities.
When they start playing ice skating facilities.
But they played a couple years ago. One of the funniest clips in probably hockey's recent years. They played in the Cotton Bowl. There's the Stars and the Predators, and this guy on the Stars, Corey Perry, probably future Hall of Famer, borderline. He takes someone out like from the back, but picks him in the back and boards him, and he gets a game misconduct, so he's out of the game, ejected. And the rink is right in the middle of the Cotton Bowl, so you have to walk like probably. Matt
Celebrini scored. Let's do it.
As we talked about him, he probably has to walk like 75 yards to the locker room, and then he's just getting booed out of the building, and it's so funny.
Yeah. Walking across the floor of a football stadium on your ice, like on your skates with all your shit, that must be the craziest feeling. But yeah, we'll see. I'm excited. And I think the stadium series is not too far away.
No, yeah, I think the Winter Classic is New Year's Day, and then I think the next week is like the next game. So
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so are the Winter Olympics not going to coincide with the season?
No, there's a break. They
Oh
already
yeah,
moved it.
Yeah.
there's gonna be a break.
So is NHL going to end later? Like the season's going
Probably.
to end
Yeah,
later?
probably.
Because you know how it usually ends it like a week maybe before the NBA finals?
There's the researcher that real quick.
Yeah,
No,
honestly, I have no idea.
I think they might have started early. Could be wrong.
Yeah, honestly,
I think
they're
they're starting.
probably just
They
yeah,
could have started early. That's very likely.
they're just already deeper into the season.
Oh wow.
But another
Oh wow.
kind of talking point is the Sabres are on an 8-game winning streak. Oh,
No, it's
do you,
somehow
do you
they've
think it's
figured it out that
you think it's a fluke? You think it's a
good.
Wait,
fluke
what'd you
or
say? Sorry.
the Sabres are on an 8-game winning streak?
No, they're doing good, man. They're doing good.
Like this, I don't know. Some people are saying that this is the Sabre rebuild, but at the same time, it's just like I don't know. It could be a fluke.
Yeah, I think
My
the East is just gonna be like this. They're all jumbled up. It's like everybody's gonna go on a run here, and I think like literally every team in the East right now has a shot at the playoffs. So
yeah, I feel like it's weird. I feel like across all the sports, it's just like no one's really that dog. I don't know. It's crazy.
I
Except for
think Maz,
Oklahoma,
you're gonna ask me. I said before, like I don't believe in the blah blah blah. When blah 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 is good, like it's good for the sport. You believe in that?
Wait, I'm saying you only believe in that for hockey, or you believe in that in all sports?
I don't believe in that at all. Like the game is not better when blank is better. I
I
can
would
see
say
like the
basketball is better
buzz.
when the Knicks are doing good.
Wait. No. Are we saying the sport? The
Oh, the
sport
sport's
is
not good.
better when this team is good. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it doesn't
You
matter.
don't agree with that, or you do?
It doesn't matter who's playing good. The sport's gonna be good. It's good ball.
So if so,
You could
pro
put on
baseball is
some
that. Wait,
Albuquerque.
no. Time out. Pro baseball isn't better when the Yankees are in the World Series or doing well.
No, I don't care if it's the Yankees. If it's good ball, it's good ball. There might be
I
more
don't know. You
buzz. There
don't
might be
buy
more
that.
press. There might be
You
more
don't buy
media
that.
members in the attendance. There might be more media guys there, but it's not better
Yeah.
ball.
Bro, when the Dodgers and Yankees played last year, dude, the ratings went through the
Yeah,
It's
goddamn
just
I'm
roof.
not
more.
arguing that. I'm not arguing that. But the
But the
baseball being
ball, yeah,
played
the
was
ball could
terrible.
be the same. The ball could be the same, but there's more likely more stars on the field. There's also the nostalgia factor playing into it, and just like the two biggest brands. Like I don't know. I think there's something to it, especially in like old like sports rooted in culture and American history, baseball is. I don't really think I don't really think it happens in basketball. I
But
mean, maybe like
I
because
think
the
also
Knicks,
the ratings bumped up because it also happened to be the Dodgers and Yankees had the two best players in the sport as well. I think it
yeah,
also
very
coincides
true,
with it.
very true. That's what I'm saying. And in baseball, the teams with the biggest markets tend to have the best players.
Correct. Oh, this game's tied.
What is
Puka,
happening?
This game's tied.
Damn,
Puka.
I just lost.
Bro, we're on a heater right now, man. Macklin
Wait,
Tyree
did that
scored.
did that
Rams
pick
money
six
line's
not
about to pull
count?
through. We're on a heater.
No, Neek said he stepped out.
Oh, yeah, step out pick six.
Bruh.
Yeah.
No way. Good thing my iPad's at 30% now. I can watch the rest of the game. And the Kraken game.
Okay. So before we get to Neek's betting segment, I did just want to tap on two things golf related. Really quick. I know we're in golf off season as Matt's pissed. Some breaking news this past week: Brooks Koepka is leaving Live Golf. Um, he claims he put out a statement claiming that it's to spend more time with the family and be close to home, which is really weird for a tour that barely even plays, anyways. Um, and Liv's making a lot of changes this year. It's changing from its 54 hole stroke play to 74 or 72 holes like a normal PGA Tour um, event. And I kind of think this is starting to be the true beginning of the end for Live Golf. I mean, they're not getting the same stars they were getting year upon year. in the previous years. Brooks is gonna leave, and we'll see what happens there. I mean, he did just have the worst season of his career, and so we're kind of just in to see what's happening. There has been one golfer that has gone back from the Live Tour to the PGA Tour, and the requirement is 1 full year removed from your last live event. So Brooks
Yeah.
can be
They have a
playing by
transfer ban. They're like the
yeah,
NCAA pre 2020.
yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah, I mean,
Brooks can be playing any earlier than I think April or May on the PGA Tour next year. But go ahead, Nano.
yeah. Well, it's just like I don't know what Brooks is gonna do. I mean, maybe he'll go back to the tour. I mean, the year off rule. The thing is, it's a year off of like everything. Like it's a year off from Live, and he can't do YouTube. He can't do. There's like
Well,
multiple
he can do
media.
YouTube. No one's stopping him from doing YouTube.
Well, I mean, yes, and he can't. There are things within YouTube that you can't do. For instance, like the Creator Classic, you can't do because that.
Yeah, no, because that's a sanctioned
So
event. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think that Live Golf basically already is built on money. It's based on the idea that we can pay players X amount of money, like this incredible amount of money, and create more fun events, more free, more expressive, like golf events that are kind of in their idea, I think more hype. And I think at the end of the day, like that's it. It could just be a trend. Like I feel like it's something that I don't know a lot of like golf fans didn't like I feel like from the beginning. Like obviously it doesn't affect us obviously how having to live versus the PGA Tour as fans, but people who play yes. But I don't know. I think that Brooks made his money and now he's like, well, I'm not doing anything on the Live Tour. I wasn't doing anything on the PGA Tour, and now why do I have to try? Why do I have to, keep doing events, you know? So we'll see what happens when he does. Maybe he'll go back to the tour. Maybe he'll. How old is he? He can't play on
No,
the.
he's not a senior.
Yeah, no.
Brooks is like maybe just past 30. There's no way he's more than like 30, 31.
I think I'll add this
Um,
about Live just to get my novice golf. I mean, but it's 2 cents in here. I
mhm.
think they were trying to hop into the golf world as like we're gonna get the young crowd, like we're gonna get all the young golf
Yeah,
fans
that's
to watch. But I don't think that's a group that's very big. I think there's a lot. I think golf is growing with the young fans, yes, and playing. I don't think there's a lot of younger fans that are religiously watching or gonna go out of their
well,
way and watch Live Golf.
well yeah, or go to events. It's like what 15-year-old is gonna drop 4K to go to a Live event in a city that's not his own? You know what I mean?
And then and
I
then
think
and
that
then the way they presented themselves, there's no shot they're gonna get any older golf fan to flip over.
no,
There was no appeal for like an older fan to be like,
their
yeah,
And
their
they're
best.
on at weird times. Like there's no there. It's not like they're on streaming platforms
Yeah,
either. Like
it's
they're
because
straight
they're
just on
despised.
fucking the CW. Like it's
YouTube. They're like
they.
live streaming on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
it's like there was just
but
never really a chance for this league in the first place. I mean, they got all these guys to come over and just paid them a bunch of money, but I mean, I just look forward to a time when we can get back to all the best players playing on one tour. I think that's when the
I
game is
think
at its best for sure.
it's like, do you think that the Happy Gilmore plot was based off of Live Golf and the PGA Tour? Because like that's essentially
Probably.
what I feel like the vibe is. Is like they're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna get all the young kids, all the hype. We're gonna make this a fun event. We got people drinking, smoking cigs. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want.
How just like bad was that movie? It was just awful.
Huh?
How bad was that movie? Just like so awful.
Bro, the Happy Gilmore
It
too.
was just like a skit. It was like a skit
Yeah,
that was just elongated into a movie.
But
it's
it
kind of
ruins the original for me. Like, it's like,
for
what do you
me.
mean? What do you mean she died? What do you mean he lost all his money? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, they kind of.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
they just had
weird.
like
Like, it was
nowhere to
bad before
go
the
with
live
it.
thing even happened. Like, before that whole thing
Yeah,
even
true.
happened.
Yeah,
True.
yeah, he was like mean or whatever. I don't know. It felt like kind of like when like Netflix does a live action of like an anime. Like it's like you can't really. It's not the same thing. I don't know. It just was not the same thing as Happy Gilmore. Like the first one felt serious, even though we're talking about a made up like golf event, but it felt serious. It was like, oh, the gold jacket. Now it's like, oh, okay, this was just a movie that had every single one of Adam Sandler's friends in it, and every single person who like thinks that they're famous. And Kelsey Plum, she was also in that. I just
Like,
the fact that I
people
think
love
that
taking shots
alone,
at Kelsey Plum.
that alone should tell you the quality of a movie. If Kelsey Plum has any involvement in it, especially in comedic relief.
Just the
Although the
shots at
Eric
But
Kelsey
Andre part was
Plum.
hilarious. I was crying. Like that part was so funny to
yeah,
me.
the Eric Andre part was funny. Not the Kelsey Plum part right before it, though. I didn't like Kelsey Plum in that movie. But yeah, I don't know. And other golf news, you see tomorrow's Tiger Woods' 50th birthday.
Wow. Happy birthday to the big cat, the GOAT.
Yeah, this
Go.
officially makes him eligible for the PGA Tour Champions, the senior tour.
Yeah. I
He'll probably
think
dominate that shit though.
he's gonna take some time,
Yeah,
get a little
no.
bit healthier. He'll probably play I think he's gonna say farewell to like all the majors. Like he'll do a little majors like farewell tour, and then he'll go and dominate the senior tour. So yeah,
But
so
he's gonna
happy birthday
play.
to
He's
the
gonna play
big
on the
cat.
senior tour. He's not gonna
Yeah,
retire.
he'll probably play. Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
playing
It's
on the
Tiger
senior tour
Woods,
is
bro.
essentially retirement.
Isn't
It's
his back like
essential.
one crack away from like coming off his body?
Yeah,
He
they
does.
barely play, bro.
He does.
He can
Yeah, they
play like
play.
and he can
I'm
play
betting in a
when he
withdrawal. If
wants
there's a
to.
withdrawal, I'm
And
betting it
Tiger
for his
Woods,
first
okay,
year.
Tiger Woods in a golf cart. I'm taking that guy all
Yeah, and it's
day.
in a golf cart.
Not,
They could take
not
golf carts.
having to walk
They're
around.
walking the shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be
They
two swings
drive
and he's gonna
him.
be like, ah,
No, and
fuck.
he's gonna take one thing and then get to sit in a golf cart and get driven to his ball, and he's gonna
Yeah,
be like,
the thing
"What
is,
is life?"
in the golf cart is pill on pill on pill, medication, pain meds, pop it, swing,
We could
keep
see
on
the best
going.
Tiger Woods we've ever seen.
We
Now
could,
being in a
we
golf
could.
cart,
And enhanced Tiger Woods. It's like the enhanced game,
enhanced. Yeah,
but it would enhance Tiger Woods.
it could be real. It could be real. Well, and other golf news are one of our friends here, Nano, is at the start of the year
Uh,
gonna go play Bandon Dunes, a beautiful golf course that's on every real golf fan's dream dream on their dream courses to play, definitely on mine. And so I'm very jealous that Nano gets this opportunity to go play around at Bandon. In the winter, obviously when the weather isn't gonna be perfect, but it's
it's
honestly
not.
gonna be the one of the like rainy golf. It's very underrated golf, and
It shows you
it'll
who the real
honestly have
golfers
a
are.
yeah, it'll definitely have like a European feel to it. Like that'll be the closest thing
Yeah,
you can get to like links golf on the coast of Ireland,
yeah.
there in Oregon.
I wish that the whole squad could be pulling up. I really do. But yeah, I am getting an amazing opportunity. I will say it is my girlfriend's family who goes every year. I am just tagging along. But yes, I will be playing because I have the tee times now. We start off Saturday by playing Pacific Dunes, which for those who don't know, Pacific Dunes quite literally is the number 2 public golf course in the country, just behind not Torrey Pine, Pebble Beach, just under Pebble Beach. And Pebble Beach is legitimately insane. So just think of Pebble Beach, but on the coast of Southern Oregon. No one around, nobody, just you, the actual coastline, and golf. Like it is going to be insane, and I am so excited for it. But hopefully next year it will be a little bit more organized, and at least maybe Miles can come back out there. Well, Miles is definitely going to be out there, but hopefully we could get a squad going. But yeah, the off season for Bandon Dunes is the time to go, because it's like a $700 round during the summer, but it's like $160 during the winter. And that's real golf, because Oregon doesn't shut down their golf courses, which I love. Like in the winter, they just stay open. You just play it through.
Dude, I would love to be in Oregon in the winter, bro. It's fire.
Bro, I wish that you guys could be coming with me. This is gonna be one hell of a trip.
For sure.
If it's not a parlay, man, I might just join you.
Bro.
And that's the perfect segue into our Neeks betting segment, our recurring segment here on the pod. Neeks, if you want to go ahead and take the floor, tell us some recent bets you have. Hopefully you have a parlay for the college football playoff that you may want to share. I will note, Neeks, you said that your parlay that you gave out in episode 1 hit.
It did.
It did.
Oh,
so we're one. Neeks is 1-1 on the pod.
The only unfortunate part for those listening is probably it passed, because it happened as we were recording the podcast.
So our bad. That was kind of dumb on our part, but
next time we're gonna play a future bet.
Future bet.
Plan accordingly.
That's actually what I wanted to get into. I wanted to do a futures.
It is your segment.
I think we should do a futures bet. I think that's probably a fun option to do. I know the NFL awards are going to be happening soon, so I think that's where we should jump into.
Oh shit!
You said what awards?
Wow,
the
NFL awards,
like MVP and all that kind of shit.
Okay.
I would say, all right. Currently, right now, Matthew Stafford is playing. For some reason, Drake May is the favorite to win the MVP at what's it called, at FanDuel, because obviously
Drake May's the favorite right now.
Yeah, well, because the Rams are down right now by 3 points currently. So if the Rams have literally 21 seconds,
21 seconds in the fourth,
that's a cake to bet. Never mind. Coach of the year. Oh man, what do you guys think about that?
BJ.
Coach of the year for probably Ben Johnson.
Wait, hold on. Tell us your actual.
There's no bets right now.
Where are the picks?
There's no picks right now. It's done. NBA's over right now. It's the last game for the NFL.
The college football playoff? Anything?
You don't have any college football playoff?
Oh, we can do college football playoff. We can do college football playoff. Word.
Yes. That's what we're talking about. I mean, like we could definitely include who our picks are for the awards and.
All right. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and put. All right, this is it. Jeremiah Smith touchdown, because he has a vendetta against Miami. So Jeremiah touchdown. We're gonna go Ohio State with the money line
against Miami.
He's been saying, he's literally been saying, what he said about him. He said Miami even talking crap since like 20 years ago about this, whatever. So he's gonna show him
because it's their first meeting.
I'm paraphrasing him.
Since they robbed them in 2002. Yeah. Fake Buckeye championship. I'm on the side of the Hurricanes, but yeah, continue.
So Jeremiah Smith touchdown. Connell Tate, 50 yards receiving. And we're gonna take Jeremiah Smith for 50 yards receiving as well. So there you go, Mr. Parlay. Repeat that again. Jeremiah Smith, touchdown. Ohio State money line. Connell Tate and Jeremiah Smith to both get 50 yards in the game.
Okay.
At plus 91, that should happen. And it's been happening every game. So why not in the playoffs?
Okay. So that's who you would consider locks in this next upcoming week?
I would say lock. I mean, the only lock maybe is not the touchdown, but the 50 yards for both of them and the money lines for sure. But I would even say the touchdown's a lock. He won't score in that game for sure.
Okay. Well, tell us about some of the parlays that you currently have going right now, and maybe
Or
some
you've
that you've
had
been off
or you've
by
had
one.
I
recently,
just want to talk
yeah.
about the NBA, man. Like the NBA is just it's ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous at this point. Like guys are just not playing in the fourth quarter. Guys miraculous. For example, Jokic got hurt today. What could you do? Nothing. Can't do anything. But I mean, if you really want to bet on players, bro, Wemby's a lock. Bet on Wemby every night you see him. Not Stephen Curry. Sorry, sorry, Miles. It's not a lock. Very, very streaky that guy. It's so annoying.
That's
But I mean,
fair.
yeah.
What do
He
you
has
got?
the
What do you
hope.
got tonight? Do you have anything active on FanDuel right now?
Nah. Like I said, bets were cooked. Giannis was on a minutes restriction. No one knew about
Bets
that.
bets are cooked. Oh,
Like,
so you had bets. What were the bets you had for tonight?
what did I have? I had since there was an 11 game slate tonight, so I picked my two favorite things from each game, and I combined it into a 22 leg parlay. And like I said, I bet on Jokic tonight. He got hurt, so there goes that. And then Giannis was on a minutes restriction, so he didn't get the six goddamn rebounds. He couldn't get ridiculous. And then Donovan Mitchell, dude, shoots 1 for 10 tonight. I mean, like I said, the Cavaliers haven't playing shit basketball this year. I bet on Josh Giddey for 6 assists. They got blown out the gym by Minnesota, so he just didn't play. And we have Cooper Flag tonight. Oh yeah. I have one major bet going. One major bet going. I'll tell you guys. We have a $40 wager, huge wager tonight on.
Huge wager.
We have
Huge.
$20 on
Also,
Cooper
I think
Flag.
Matt's face says it all. Was that? Yeah.
Oh,
Neeks, do you have
betting,
any
betting,
final
betting, betting,
words?
betting.
Any final words for the viewers out there? Upcoming locks, upcoming bets to look out for, player props to look out for, games to look out for. Any
Did you
last
have a
thoughts you have?
future that you like were really thinking about or wanted to put on?
I
I know
mean,
you
it's
started it
minus
with that.
160 at FanDuel. Matthew Schaefer for what is it called again, Matt? The award for
Calder.
Rookie of the Year for the Calder
Calder.
Cup. I would say, man, that guy he got in the bag. He has like 24 points, I think, this season. For a rookie, that's fucking insane. He's 18 years old. Like, come on, he's definitely Rookie of the Year for
All
sure,
right.
for sure.
Unless there's any big news, any new events. I know Miles saw Marty Supreme, which he is saying is the best movie of our generation. I
I
don't
also just
know
came out of
about
Marty
that.
Supreme today.
What'd you
Do you
think?
think
What'd you
it was the
think?
best movie of our generation, or do you think it was a 2.5 hours of Timothy Chalamet doing random shit?
It was good.
No,
It was good.
it's a very good
Fantastic.
movie.
It was
Yeah.
very good. It was good.
Did anybody see Fire and Ash Avatar? I
I
wanted
have
to watch
not
that.
yet.
No one's
I have
seen that
not.
shit, bro. No one's
They
seen that
are
shit.
definitely gonna see that, bro.
No
Just
one's
Marty
seen that shit.
Supreme is kind of doing the
I'm about
Oh,
to see
most for me
also,
Marty
right now.
Supreme. I'm about to see Marty Supreme for the third time tomorrow.
Tulsa King
I'm
season
not.
3.
What is so good
Banger.
about it?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't
You
like
you
Marty
saw the movie
Supreme.
today, right?
Yeah, it was fine. It was
It's
fine. It was a fine
it's
movie.
not a good movie. It's
Fine.
not. It's
It's
not
What
a
what
nice
ma-
great
what
movie.
what
movie.
made it elite?
Nothing. He just
Timothy
likes Timothy
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Yeah,
Gwyneth
Timothy
Paltrow.
it's
Chalamet.
a
They have
glaze sesh. It's a glaze
It's
sesh.
not. It's
Timothy
not.
Chalamet, Gwyneth
The
Paltrow.
story is great. The story is great. It's like a unique story of like triumph, um, and like acceptance. I don't know. It's just a cool. It's an amazing cast. Best
I
cast of the
think.
year.
I think
Like the Shark
like the
Tank
movie
dude.
The best cast of the
Kevin
year is
O'Leary.
Kevin O'Leary being the third lead.
This was.
Bro, I'm just
That's what I'm
saying
saying. This
the
is
mix
what
of
they
Kevin
said about
O'Leary,
Sinners.
Gwyneth
This is what
Yeah,
they said
Paltrow,
about
and
Sinners.
Timothy
Kemba
Chalamet,
and Kemba.
Tyler the Creator, the Iceman, George
I
Gervin
Yeah.
I know.
is
I
in it.
know.
Um,
But
who
bro,
there's
I
other
just
prominent
think
people in this
like
movie.
like the
So
movie
it's the best cast of the year,
Sinners.
and the top 5 names you said were George Gervin and Kevin O'Leary.
That's a
Best
good
cast.
Yeah.
cast. What are you
Wait,
But no,
talking
no, no.
about?
It's fine. It's fun cast, but it's not the best cast of the year.
It was
All I'm saying is
what's a
that
better movie
this
that had a better cast
F1,
this year?
dude. F1.
who
Better than that
cares
shit.
F1
about
didn't
the
have the
cast,
better cast.
bro?
It just
Who
had
cares
Pitt
about the
And Dan
cast?
Idris are better. What are you talking about?
better than all of the people I just named together.
Bro, it is a video of
Kinda.
a bunch of
Haley Steinfeld, Michael
celebrities
B. Jordan.
together.
Come on.
What are you talking about?
Miles says it's the best movie that he has seen this generation.
Okay, first of all, I didn't say that.
Paraphrase a little bit from.
It's a very great movie. I think it's definitely like a classic for sure.
Personally, I think you're a huge Timothée Chalamet fan, and I think that is persuaded you to look past like the randomness of this movie. Because be honest with me. Be honest.
But
is this
the
a movie
movie's not about
the
table tennis. It's not about table tennis. The movie's not about table tennis.
It's about Timothée Chalamet.
It's not about Timothée Chalamet.
It's about acknowledging your kid till it's born.
Okay, that's a subplot to the movie. Bro, yes, absolutely.
Did any of this stuff even happen? What is Marty Supreme's real name?
No, none of this.
Marty Mauser.
Bro,
there's a real guy. There's a real guy.
Yeah. Yes, this actually happened, but none of this actually happened.
The movie is about having a singular drive to like a focus and a goal in your life. And while you're achieving that goal, life keeps happening. So while he's trying to fucking achieve the goal of winning the fucking ping pong championship, table tennis, I apologize. The table tennis championship, he gets his childhood friend pregnant. She then goes the entire movie being pregnant as fuck with his kid, him not accepting it, her having to fucking get shot for him to finally be like, damn, I guess she is a ride or die. Goes to Japan. Goes to Japan, loses in the fake game, and then beats his adversary in the real game, and then comes back and is like, yeah, I'm ready to be a dad. Like, I'm ready, like, whatever. I think it's a beautiful story, and I think they weaved it together great. I think the cinematography is great. I think the cast is great.
Story just in space and having nothing to do with ping pong. Oh, I left my kid. Oh, life keeps going, but I'm so focused on this one thing I gotta get done.
But
I did the thing, and then I went back to life.
You're acting like he's like some weirdo. Like Marty Supreme is a cool guy, no?
It's kind of weird.
In the movie, he's not a cool guy.
Marty Mauser doing this stuff,
I'm saying
like, that's a weirdo.
The character in the movie that Timothée Chalamet is playing is a cool guy. No, yes or no?
I think Timothée Chalamet is doing what Timothée Chalamet does, and you like it a lot.
No, I really don't. I've never been a fan of Timothée Chalamet. You guys have never heard me say Timothée Chalamet's name before.
Let me just, bro, he looks exactly like Justin Bieber. You're Justin Bieber's biggest fan. Like, you can put two and two together. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. The movie ends, or like one of the last like things is him and Gwyneth Paltrow in Central Park, right? If you saw that in real life and it's Marty Mauser, not Timothée Chalamet, Marty Mauser on the bench, you're looking over there and be like, yo, look at that guy over there.
I'm gonna be like, why are you eating her out in the middle
take the same situation, turn it into Timothée Chalamet, and you're like, holy shit, there's Timothée Chalamet over there. I don't even care what he's doing. So don't even come at me. You don't care about Marty Mauser at all. You care about Timothée Chalamet. He Barbie-ified the movie, and now we're all stuck watching Marty Supreme.
Barbie-ified the movie.
No, Nano, the theme, bro. The theme is that life keeps moving when you're going for something. Life keeps moving
when you're chasing.
No one has ever thought about that ever, bro.
I didn't say they reinvented the wheel, but I'm saying you were just like, yeah, it's about him not accepting his kid, and Nano's like, it's a movie about ping pong.
No, I'm not. I'm saying it's just a regular ass movie, and you're saying it's the best movie ever. The villain in Light and fucking
yeah, you got mad at me for saying because it's good. I said it's good. It's fine. It's a good movie. It's not like
fine feels like
the villain in Buzz Lightyear is himself being like, "Oh, I wish that I could have done more in my life instead of focusing on."
Don't include Toy Story, one of the greatest pieces of art into this argument.
Yeah, Toy Story's way better.
Toy Story's way better than this. Yes,
I would 100% watch. I would 100% watch Toy Story over Marty Supreme any day.
I feel like you agree with this, Miles, but I think Chalamet.
I think you do it too. That's what I'm saying. He loves Timothy Chalamet.
It was a great performance. I'll give him that. It was a great performance by Timmy, but the movie
because that's
was
all it was. That's all it was.
But what do you mean the movie was just
Timothy Chalamet being like,
that shit wasn't
I'm
better
gonna
than
make.
Falcon, bro.
It was like, how can we show Timmy's range in every single scene? And it was like, okay, here's your Oscar, and it's kind of good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what the movie felt like. It was
not,
all.
That's not entertaining to you. That's not good.
It was no.
I feel like it was thrown
real.
around to get Timmy his Oscar.
It was just like, let's go watch.
Let's go through every
question. Do you guys like Uncut Gems?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's not as good as Grown Ups.
You know it's the same director. You know it's the same director, correct?
Correct. I think it was a fine movie. I think that's another overrated movie.
No.
I would agree.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up.
I love that movie.
Because Matt's just saying bullshit now.
No. Miles is actually...
What, do you know what that guy also directed?
What?
Happy Gilmore 2.
Bro, Miles, your argument just flew out of the door.
I didn't know that one.
It was Benny Safdie, right? Josh Safdie, the same guy?
Josh Safdie, yeah.
Wait. You should have just quit when you were...
as shit, bro.
Bro, so was Marty Supreme, long for no reason. Anyway,
Marty Supreme's really not that long.
It dragged.
You should
have. It was not that long.
It was not that long. You should have stopped when you were ahead.
It's 2:15, right? 2:30.
2:35 before the credits. What are you talking about? Bro, you should have stopped when you were ahead.
The soundtrack of the movie is amazing.
I went and watched Marty Supreme. You should have just left it at that. You should have been like, it's the greatest movie of our generation.
I'm going to see it for the third time tomorrow, and it's going to be great. Jesus. It's going to be a movie that It's going to be a movie. Tomorrow, it's going to be a movie that I show my kids. I'm going to be like, this came out. This is like a movie from our time. Like this describes filmmaking in our time.
And your kids
See, this is the thing about movies. I just hate the film culture because it's like, well, you just don't know filmmaking. Whoa.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm really not saying that. I'm just saying I think this movie is like an encapsulation, which is ironic because it's set in 1950. But I think it's an encapsulation.
Like, oh my gosh!
What do you, bro? It's a cool movie. You can't deny.
I would genuinely put Forrest Gump having a better plot and even a better ping pong
plot. No way. Forrest Gump does not have a better plot. The Forrest Gump.
He's a vet. He's a vet. You can't tell me anything. He's a vet. He played at Alabama, bro. Did Marty Supreme do that?
Good.
I do not think
he ran that shit back, bro. He ran to the crib.
He ran that shit back to the crib, to his crib, bro.
The legit crib.
He never stopped.
Who's the
he went on he walked around the
Tom
entire
Hanks.
Tom Hanks. He walked around the entire country just cause.
Okay. I think the only competition Forrest Gump is a better movie, I guess. It's not a better plot. It's not a better plot.
It is historically better. It has nominations.
It's not a better plot.
It is historically better.
Chalamet's easily winning an Oscar for this performance.
It wasn't.
We already explained this.
Forrest Gump.
No one else is going to win anything.
Yeah,
it might get Best Picture.
No, it's not. It's not getting Best Picture.
Bro, it's getting nominated for like random ass side character shit, and then it's gonna be Timmy his big Oscar, and that's it. Like I don't even. That's the goal of the movie. It was basically.
I don't think Mr. Wonderful is gonna skyrocket up the acting tree.
It could have been anything. Timothy Chalamet just wanted to take a story that he could like literally act his heart out and just be like, I'm an actor. Look at me act. It could have been anything.
I mean.
It could have been
me, guys. Anything. I'm a victim. I did not like anything Timothy Chalamet did before this. I watched one Timothy Chalamet movie other than this before this.
What did you watch? It was Wonka. And
I didn't like anything, even though I saw one of it.
I saw Wonka, and I was like, who is this?
I didn't watch fucking Wonka. I didn't watch Wonka.
I bet you Wonka's a better movie than Marty Supreme,
he has he has a random movie with Selena Gomez called I think it's A Rainy Day in New York or something.
No wonder you thought that shit was ass. Random ass movie. Random ass.
I didn't say it was ass, but it was like I was like, oh, okay, like I get the essence of who he is as an actor, I guess. But this was an elite performance. This was great.
Okay.
Yes.
If you go tomorrow,
Timmy was very good.
Yes. But if you
I
go
just don't
tomorrow,
get how you guys are like
if
the
you-
movie is bad.
But you're
Because
acting like
if you
this
go
plot is like
tomorrow-
life changing. It's like we've seen
The
this.
plot was good, was really good. That's like
It was
A plus plot.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
wait,
We're
no,
gonna
no,
end
no,
this.
okay,
We're
okay,
gonna end
okay,
this.
okay, okay,
We're gonna end
okay,
this.
okay. No. It's like a B plot.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, it's like a B plot.
Okay,
I'll give
so
them
Sinners probably has a better plot. I'd say that. You'd agree?
that. Yes.
Yes. Thank you guys for another episode of ATB. It was great to be here with the guys. Great to talk sports with you guys. Hopefully you guys are seeing this in the new year. So happy new year to all of our viewers here. We'll be back to you in the new year with more episodes. Um, and yeah, signing off from Rochester. If you guys
We'll see you next time. This has been the boardroom. So we'll catch y'all later.